Hello everyone. We'll just get started in a second.
Yeah,
Hello.
like
We could have generic milk and generic
Like-
water.
Elon's Barring Company.
Yeah.
What on earth have I just joined to?
Well, okay, so we had an idea that we could start a company which sells just products like food and stuff. So you could have the product name is generic, and then you just append the name after it. So generic milk, generic kittens, generic shoes,
Generic,
and the box
generic.
should just be white and says generic shoes with like Arial black font.
There actually is
In
Like a
Canada, there is
label.
Sans Nom.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
It says milk. That's it.
Genelli.
I can't see you online, Amy.
Oh, let me just attend to that.
This game is so loud.
Oh, sorry. I know it's a game on
Hand
me.
it down.
Yeah.
It's a volume.
Okay. I'm on now. Sorry about that. I did a quick restart to get rid of any problems before we started.
Fair enough. Ah, there you are.
Yes. Hello, Sam.
Hello.
Thank you. Right, here we go.
I like this little tune.
Oh yeah, Fuzzy, if you've got a controller, you should probably use that. Otherwise, my mouse is going to be going everywhere because you'll be using my mouse.
Ah! Let me plug a thing into my Windows.
You got a matching cable now to go with your controller.
I don't need a cable. I have a USB Wi-Fi stick thing.
Ooh!
At one moment.
You're so fancy, you.
Let's switch the controller on.
Let's
So Sam,
see.
are you going for the what's the name? Is it Arachne or no? What's the name?
Aravi.
Yeah, that's it. Are you going for the ultimate goal ending?
I'll be completely honest, I do not know how to force getting her as like the dirty person.
Right,
So-
right.
Oh wait, I think my controller worked. I think it did it.
I've got a little bit of lag, but
Oh
it's
dear.
not too bad. Just to warn you.
Right, so we've got a short or long.
I think we might as well go.
Cute.
I think we might as well go long because it's only an
Let's go
extra.
Dalamadoi.
Yeah.
Alrighty. We're
Oh,
gonna
wow.
be
Sure, share.
one for each. Hold on a second, something's weird.
Yeah. I like every time you tab out it goes, live broadcast, please stand by.
Sorry, the weird thing might be me.
That is really weird.
Truly.
No, that is really weird because apparently Ina has controller 1. I've got controller 2 and you've got controller 3, Amy.
I'm the most powerful one here.
That's abnormal. I guess
You
I'm
want me to
using
press A?
yes.
Do you want me to press it again?
With a school far away, everything seemed possible. The sun embraced us on our way to camp.
Summer has a
I
distinct
don't-
power, doesn't it? You live for the
I was gonna
days, for the
say.
nights. Inebriate
Alright,
you
we'll
with
do round.
possibilities.
It's like life could take a turn at every corner.
And for us, it did. Who are you?
Wait, I'm choosing player 1.
Yeah,
Oh, damn.
you're player 1 for some reason.
So you get to choose.
Well, I'm the one with shiniest hair, obviously. Name. We're gonna go with red because I'm boring. Pronoun. He.
I got a mirror last time.
Oh, what's this?
It just lets
So
you
you-
pick items. It's your stat dedication thing. But you don't really find
Okay.
out what stats they are until you pick the items.
Excellent. So
Just
I'm gonna
to
take obviously the cat.
yeah.
I'm gonna take Philosopher's Stone growing kit and a flashlight for those Phasmophobia nights.
Is this me?
Uh,
No,
why does
it's you.
why does my controller not work?
Sam's-
Why does my
Oh,
mouse not
no.
work?
Oh dear.
Oh. It's letting
Oh,
me
You're player
move
2.
between.
I guess
Yeah.
I guess I'm player 3.
I think I'm gonna be like, like the Einstein-looking guy. I don't know. Who did
Einstein?
you want? Frankenstein.
Oh dear. I think the Frankenstein's to the left. Literally, there's screws in the neck.
Yeah. Depends. Who did you want to be, Sam?
I'll just pick from whoever's left. Don't worry.
All right, I'm gonna go with Vicky. That's terrible. Vicky. There we go. And I'm gonna take orgy etiquette, dragon heat, and some lipstick. Sounds good.
No.
Sam's cursed.
Right. It is definitely blocked somehow.
Oh, okay.
He's gonna have to use
Right,
mouse and keyboard, it seems.
What I'm gonna do
Mhm.
is back out of this because for whatever reason it's not working properly.
We're gonna just rejoin the Steam thing.
Yeah.
Let's do that.
All right. Okay. Yep.
So we'll just I'll end this and I'll re-invite you guys.
Nice. Thank you.
Why is my insurance number 2?
Huh.
This is really confusing.
It was.
Also, hi Jacob. Tell you what, give us a sec. I'll try and reboot the game and then
Okay.
Okay,
see
no
if
worries.
that sorts it. That is not how we reboot the game. And I just noticed there was a massive quit button that I should have pressed.
Dum-dee-dee-dum.
Right, let's try this again.
Yeah.
So I'll click that one. Wait for this to open up. It's so weird that it's showing up as 2. We'll just wait for this to do what it does.
Mhm.
I've just sent you another invite, Emma.
Okay, thank you. Ah, yeah, there we go. Righty ho.
If yours shows up as 1, I'm going to have to try and disable sharing house mouse. See if that works.
Mm.
Sam's player 1.
Hey,
Yay! Right. Hello, Green.
we shall be.
Some today.
I shall be me.
American business. Ooh.
Insect eradicator.
Obviously, we take the very strong insect repellent. I'm a zombie, kind of need that.
Tarot cards.
Coral cone. And
Anal paste.
sod it, why not?
I'm number 2.
Let's do this.
Right, well, since my options have changed somewhat, this looks like a rocket. I'm taking it. I'm gonna be a hipster. And I am going to have...
I mean, the
Penguin.
penguin plague doctor thing.
book.
Pingu.
Right. So I'm gonna be. I am actually gonna use Vicky,
Undead?
and I'm gonna take the Satanist board game. Is that like a Sudoku? Oh yeah, because she's sophisticated, you know. And a sleeping bag, because you never know, do you? You never know. We are camping after all.
Yeah. One might say that the monster prom had hardened us to the highs and lows of love. But no.
But no, in love, we're always absolute beginners.
And summer camp was no different.
No one talked about it, but the idea of summer love loomed over our heads.
Oh dear.
Close to the last day of camp, there was a meteor shower happening, just 3 weeks away.
You ever knew that if you were into someone, you were going to watch that damn thing together?
And so, a silent yet powerful pressure invaded us. It was monster prom all over again.
Everything seemed uncertain, everything but one thing. Whoever we were asking on a meteor shower date, it was probably going to be one of the 6 coolest people on that bus.
Oh god, do I have to read these? Joe Johnson, Joe Jima, there we go, 23, a badass witch who wanted to chill a bit after saving the world countless times.
Aravi Mishra, 22, a hot-headed adventurer possessed by a curse who had turned out to be the most annoying roommate ever.
Calculester Hewlett-Packard version 1.1, a library computer who had become a sentient robot ready to experience life to its fullest. What a catch.
Oh, it's my turn. Oh, Dahlia, it's not a G or a Q, I can't.
I think it's a Q.
I think it's Q.
Aquino then, 20, a buff blue demon warmonger who had set her sights on conquering the summer next.
Damien LaVey, 21, a fearless demon with a taste for destruction and a love of fire.
And Milo Belladonna, who happens to be me. 23, a Death Reaper doubling as an internet influencer who was profoundly in love with life and all its earthly pleasures.
The bus trip was long and all of summer could be shaped by the first step well taken.
And so it was clear. It all came down to breaking the ice and causing a good impression with the right person. Right, what we should do is all pick a different one so we all get a different path.
Okay.
Then we don't end up like screwing each other over with it.
Okay. Interview with the very sexy vampire. A microwave manual.
The little very angry prince.
Guide for speedrunning life.
I'm picking that one.
Okay.
Well, I mean,
You went for the My Microwave manual.
Yes.
Did you do that randomly? I did not see that coming.
No, I just selected that because I picked it from the start.
I'm stuck between these two. I'm gonna go with Interview with a Very Sexy Vampire.
Hey,
Yay!
you ever read GTSL 2? I love that book. I
Are
gave
we
it
taking
to
dance, please?
wait,
No,
wait,
if
if it's your turn, you just do
Okay.
that. It's just
Do
yeah.
all of them.
I gave it to Arabi for our friendship anniversary last month. Seemed like a thing. Yeah, ironically, if I'd had that book sooner, I would have totally followed its advice to skip the haunted cave where I found you, and we would never have met. Life's funny that way, baby. Besides, now that you have read that book, you and Sam today have something to talk about. Good point. Tell me, have you tried any ultimate life hacks back in the back of the book yet? Number 3 might surprise you. Ah, clickbaited by a title.
Ah, perfect. That's what I wanted.
Really?
Oh, you read your appliance manuals, right? That's nice to hear. That's so nice to hear, rather. My A is not working.
Oh,
It's,
why have I got control?
often organics neglect to read the appropriate literature before adopting a new appliance or piece of hardware. It is truly sad to see. I am so happy you gave your microwave the proper treatment to read about its maintenance requirements and favorite foods. I was just reading the operator's manual to Coach's crock pot. As a matter of fact, would you like to read it with me?
Okay,
Hey!
I think I understand why it's not letting you press A on these.
Why?
I think it's because it's technically still under player one's control at the moment.
Nah.
We've got a little bit of lady on lady love. Ooh, I love that book. I'm a sucker for a sexy bloodsucker. What did you think about the sexy vampire's turbulent childhood, Vicky? The story about his father's death made me cry. Okay, fine, I'm lying. I mostly paid attention to the photography in the book. But I promise it was purely to study the photographer's craft, and not because I was entranced by the subject's rippling abs. I brought that book to camp, actually. You want to pursue it with me for the rest of the drive? Peruse it, even.
I'll take this one. We only had 3 weeks left to woo our crushes and conquer their hearts.
But as I already said, we were young and unafraid, and we were ready to start.
Yeah.
Now, the way that
got-
we were doing it last time was we were just reading out like our turns.
Yeah, yes. And then there's like little choice rounds at the end. You'll see.
Oh crikey, look at that charm.
Are you unmuted this time, Sam?
I am unmuted, I checked that earlier.
Way.
Although I do need to double check now because you made me a bit worried about that. Yes, I am unmuted. Oh,
Okay,
it's all good. It's a typical bloody Camp Dome battle royale. Whilst you're hiding to catch your breath, a severed fist flies through the air and lands on your lap. You unfold it. The fist was holding a tarnished silver locket containing a photo of a loved one, likely waiting for the hand's former owner to return home safely. You toss that behind you and find a crumpled up coupon redeemable for +2 charm at Pedro's Pastrami Paradise. Rad! Thanks, mysterious hand. We already knew Arav was loaded with bravery, determination, and chutzpah? Fair enough. But as she roots through her bag, it's clear she's loaded with some pretty sick items as well.
Unbelievable.
Why my battle axes +1 through 200 out of order?
You got
That board where you were sleeping and rearranged them by colour. As Horizon drops the battle axe on the floor. Yeah, sorted later. Oh, here's that Alexandra's Cursed Emerald Diadem I found at one dungeon. May I just say, I'm very cool about not being the only curse in your life. Miss Mishra, how dare you litter on the hallowed grounds of Camp Spooky? Oh, I'm not littering, Camp Director Miss Weaving. I was just looking through my bag for. You're telling me that all these items were in that one small bag? A likely story. And what's this bottle of booze? That's not booze, that's my therapist. You need to find a second therapist to help you deal with the fact that you're keeping your first therapist trapped in a bottle. If that were true, which it's obviously not, and I can prove it. Let's see exactly what kinds of spirits are in here. It's Miss Geist's toilet wine again, I swear.
Hey, try to listen to your inner self.
Oh god, it actually was. Chem Director Miss Weaving raises an interesting point about keeping me in a bottle, Ravi. Do you think you feel the need to keep people physically tied to you because of your brother Salil's disappearance? So you didn't sneak booze in. You snuck a pet into camp. That's even worse. I'm confiscating it
I
immediately.
don't want to talk about my feelings.
She's not a pet, she's my therapist. And I'll prove it by showing you how calm and level-headed my therapy has made me. Been working so hard at therapy, I'm getting so good at therapy. I appreciate the enthusiasm, but therapy isn't something you get good at. No, I've slayed therapy. I'm going to prove it by Sanctity. How am I going to prove how good at therapy I am? So Miss Weaving gives Nora back. You've done dream interpretation in therapy, right? Demonstrate analyzing the crap out of a dream. This may not be spooky high, but you can still ace a test. The ultimate test. The Rorschach test.
That's those ink blots where you've got to like interpret what the ink blot is.
We'll try that one, why not?
Yeah.
Oh hell yeah. Rorschach's the tests of therapy. It tests like the final bosses of school. What? You know, that amazing feeling you get when you clear an area and you get to see your percent completion and you know you've destroyed all your enemies and then you get to move on to the next thing? Why do you think you feel the need to measure everything in percentages and accomplishments?
The real dungeon is within yourself.
It may be beneficial to consider that some journeys in life have inherent value just by going on them, without focusing on some end goal.
We are totally winning our lane.
Sure. Tell it to the letter grade system, and the game unlocks.
I agree.
You don't need to be told twice, you immediately hold up the first picture.
Eh?
This kind of looks like Sam today on some kind of flume ride in an amusement park. You nod thoughtfully and hold up the next picture. This one gives me a lot of very spooky feelings. To me it looks a lot like a sheet with two holes cut in it, being worn as a ghost that's disguised by Sam Teddy's shaped figure. This one looks like Sam Teddy releasing an eldritch deity from its totem. That one looks like Sam Teddy taking a dead body to prom. That one is very clearly Sam Teddy with a shopping cart full of guacamole, marbles, and a penguin mask. Kinky. You do realise that Sam Teddy is clearly just holding a picture of himself, right? And I'm describing them perfectly, or what?
Hey, listen.
Oh, hey, no, it's just hey, listen.
Ravi, surely you must understand that this isn't a legitimate I'm not sure how to pronounce that.
Rorschach,
It's just called Rorschach.
Rorschach, there you go.
Yeah, that test.
Oh, critical hit.
Hating a Rorschach test consists of looking at pictures and accurately describing what you see. I'm doing that, therefore I crushed it. Right? Right? Everyone tell me how good I did at the test, therefore therapy, and therefore life, right? You know what, Miss Mishra? I'm going to go ahead and restore possession of your little bottle therapist until you clearly have some things to work
Play
through.
the game.
Yes! Thank you! You look great in all those Rorschachs, by the way. That compliment alone gets you +2 charm and +1
that
boldness.
charm.
Who needs a
Nice
therapist
one.
when you can improve your personality with points?
Yes.
Nope, it's my turn. So what do I do here?
You go up or down with your stick. And you
No,
just
choose
pick a location.
I see. Well, I think I'm hitting up the woods While hiking through the woods, you come across a bunch of delicious edible mushrooms. Well, you think they're edible anyway. I mean, you ate them. On a completely unrelated note, you also meet an ancient, all-powerful god who's timelessly intelligent and also really into vaporware for some reason. You gain plus 2 smarts from your dope conversation with the vaporware god. Nice. You're just looking around for some more wacky bullshit to intrude upon when calculus intrudes upon you instead. Hello, Red. It is a good thing I have my library card because I'm totally checking you out. It is also useful for borrowing books and DVDs. Oh dear. If you were a Transformer, you would be Optimus Fine. Oh god. Although I'm as of yet unsure whether you can turn into a truck. I mean, we can find out together, I guess. If I could rearrange the alphabet, I would put you and I to. Oh my god, these. Oh, that's terrible.
Aww.
Despite the
He's
fact that this will
trying.
seriously disrupt alphabetic sorting and likely damage my programming. Yes, it would. Actually, with that in mind, I do not think that I would want to rearrange the alphabet. I do like it though. Oh dear. Is this working? Are you aroused?
Sounds like you.
Well, you're amused then. That has some of the same letters. Oh dear, I do it hopeless. Lately I've been feeling more and more of what you would call romantic feelings towards you, but I have been unsure how to express them. Naturally, I turned to the internet for advice, but at least the 40 best pickup lines proven highly ineffective at winning a fragile, meat-filled heart. I am aware that I have several good traits, but I'm afraid being sexy is not one of them. Oh well. Perhaps a torrid love affair between two of us simply not meant to be. No, you can't let Calculus to give up. A torrid love affair between two of you is definitely meant to be. Look, robots can be upgraded, right? Surely there's a way to upgrade Cal's sexiness. You just need to figure out what it is. You know where we're going with this.
Oh my god.
God.
Wait, romantic comedy sounds funnier though. But this,
That's
where
a
do
hard
we
one.
go?
Just go with the one that you feel's funnier.
I'd say go with your heart, but you know.
It goes both ways.
If you've got 14 of those in your heart, then
Oh god. You suggest Calculus that watching a large number of romantic comedies might. Great idea. Have now watched every romantic comedy ever produced. How do I look? Am I sexy? You start that merely watching romantic comedy isn't enough. He's going to have to ever attempt to distill coherent moral framework for movie corpus has failed. I have consumed content, but I do not understand the behavior of various characters. They do not realize that if they cease telling each other horny lies, their probability of romantic outcome would dramatically increase. Well, romantic comedies aren't strictly realistic depictions of. Wait, I have solved the conundrum. Romantic comedies are not examples of how to behave in romantic context. They are examples of how not to behave. Oh god, what have I done? One moment, please. Refactoring neurotraining parameters. Here we are. I have deduced the optimal course of action. According to my rigorous study and dispassionate analysis of the optimal romantic stratagem. No. The romance isn't about stratagems, it's about... Oh dear. It is to authentically share my feelings with you before budding affection can be Okay, so the string quality changes, which is why sometimes I stop reading mid-text.
Okay.
that's right.
Budding affection can be derailed by your douchebag fiance / the Vietnam draft / the pox on both our houses. Friend Red, whenever I see you, my CPU temperature rises sharply as I amass the computational power towards imagining you and I together.
Aww.
Do you think you might like to be more than friends? Hell yeah, you would. Excellent. Let us celebrate you in traditional manner. I will stand behind you and help you sensually sculpt us while blasting your favorite song from boombox and showering you in rose petals. That's a lot of hands you'll need for that. You do. It's exactly as erotic as it sounds. You gain +2 fun and +1 charm.
Nice.
Vicky. Okay, I am a big fan of the lake. So here we go. You want to go swimming, but it seems like the god of the lake is in a bit of a mood today. It demands an offering before you can get in the water. The only thing you have to give is your favourite yo-yo, which you were playing with on the way here. The god of the lake accepts your humble gift, and is actually kind of relieved you didn't leave something boring like a dead fish or the soul of a mortal. Oh, so that's how, like, shopping trolleys get in the lake.
Yeah, pretty much.
What was that, Sam?
Says yeah, pretty much.
So in addition to gaining access to the lake, the god blesses you with 2 fun. Yay! Woohoo! But where's my yo-yo? You break off from the group a little early to attend a CPR class. At the lifeguard shack, you never miss a CPR class because you're a creep. Luckily for you, 2 of your smoking hot campmates are already in there when you arrive. Damien doesn't seem happy about it though. What the hell is this, Joy? You said you'd teach me water magic today. No, I didn't. You said it with that stupid sock puppet you made of me while doing a frankly offensive impression of my voice. Damn, that always works on Scott, but come on. Why are we at this stupid class? Because saving lives is true magic, Damien. Wait, like actual magic. If I say yes, will you shut up and take the class? For sure. Then yes, we are learning actual magic. F yeah, I'm gonna use it to kill people. What's up, guys? Wanna come to our super chill CPR class? I'm Wanda and this is Stu. We know your names, we've been going to school together for years. A few, that's a relief. I was like 90% sure those were our names, but you can never be too sure, you know? Anyway, hope you dudes are ready to kick back, throw on some tunes and remind us how to do CPR because we totally forgot. Wait, you want us to teach you CPR, but you're the teachers? Look, we don't really believe in rigid hierarchies, okay? Student, teacher, what's the difference? I mean, we definitely remember some of how to do CPR, we just don't remember what the first step is, like, at all. What? This is bullshit. I'm never gonna learn magic at this rate. And you're never gonna get to the part where you put your lips on other people's lips. Come on, say something. What's the first step for performing proper CPR? Okay. So it's either before performing CPR, always check your mouth to make sure it's not busy eating some delicious pasta. Or just remember the acronym CPR. Cry, pray, recruit someone who actually knows CPR. Yeah, I'm gonna go with the bottom one. Yes. Whoa, it's that! Is that what CPR stands for? It's not. CPR stands for cardiopulmonary respiration. Ha! Nice, dude. But that would just be CR. That's not enough letters for a serious medical abbreviation. What about IV? The number 4 in Roman numerals? We don't have time for math, Joy. Lives are at stake. Man, I can't believe this, Vicky remembered what the acronym stands for before we did. I totally thought it was something else. Me too. I was gonna say cat piss rinse. I mean, that would make wake a person up. Honestly, I thought this was Communist Party of Russia.
Okay.
Do you think maybe we shouldn't have tried to learn CPR from that stacks of Cold War era leaflets? But they had such cool slogans. Anyway, we still need somebody who actually knows CPR for the 3rd step. I'll do it. I've only sort of been paying attention, but I'm pretty sure CPR stands for Cock Punch Rampage. So I'm ready. Look at that face. He's so ready. No, I don't think it does because that would be CR2, you know? Man, if only someone here was kind of a monster who goes to CPR classes all the time as a slight excuse to touch other people's mouths. I bet they'd know. You clear your throat. Did somebody say touch other people's mouths? Oh, of course. After all, Vicky is only one of us who knows what CPR stands for. She must be an expert. This is an absolute festival of dumbassery. I'm surprised the whole camp hasn't drowned by now. Little does Joy know you've hornily attended many CPR classes that you could do in your sleep. Sometimes you do. It's a problem. You romantically dip the CPR dummy, press your lips to it, and show everyone how it's done. Wow, you actually know how to do CPR, and so passionately. You passionately teach everyone proper CPR. Damien thinks he knows magic now. Joy's anxiety is quelled, and you gain +2 boldness and 1 charm. Woo!
Nice.
So let's trade places. Everybody choose a fictional character. Say your choice out loud to the other players before clicking.
Oh dear. Who's pressing A?
Gandalf.
Probably me. Oh no. I think it'll be Amy that's pressing it. So
Okay. I choose Gandalf.
I choose a cat.
I choose a Stinian.
Astinium.
Yeah.
Is that Final Fantasy?
Right, okay. A cat? That's not fictional. Right. Okay. Player order is decided on which fictional character is least likely to know how to pitch a tent correctly.
I think it's gonna be a. Wait, what did you pick? Gandalf. Ah, that's gonna be a cat then, isn't it?
I think,
Yeah.
yeah, cat's gonna be least likely. So you'd go first?
It seems so.
Okay, so there you go, you're first. And then Sam, I've totally forgotten what Astinia does.
Estinian would definitely know how to make it, and he's from Final Fantasy.
Yeah. I'm pretty
So
sure
would
he
Gandalf.
takes. I'm pretty sure he takes a mick out of Alfino for not like knowing stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's between him and Gandalf though. Do you think Gandalf would just get someone else to put up a tent like a mob?
Exactly.
Yeah,
Because
it's
he
an
probably
old
doesn't
man.
even know how to do it.
Alright, so Gandalf and then... Is that right?
Yeah, it looks about right.
Okay.
Wherever I go, it'll be a blast.
Oh dear, where do I go now?
It's up to you.
I'm gonna go to headquarters. That day, the Monster Scouts hike around the camp, cleaning up litter to respect nature and stuff. Nobody but Coach gives a damn about picking up trash, but it does quickly become a contest to find the coolest garbage. You know that sounds like me. Some find used condoms, others find weirdly shaped fruit. We somehow find Rembrandt. Wait, I've heard this somewhere.
Rembrandt is a very famous artist, a very famous painter.
It's an original. The mystery of how the Rembrandt ended up there will go on trigger as the most epic adventure you all will go on during this summer, but it won't happen on screen. But you still can boost the creativity just by looking at it. It's so magnificent. But that's all dumb bullshit compared to what you're really at camp for. Intimate moments with your synthetic crush. Calculus. You slip away at the first possible moment so you can spend the afternoon with him, romantically going through a book of photographs and telling him which ones are faces. He learns to get high resolution view of one of the images, bringing his face within the inches of your face. The moment is unmistakable. You lean in and kiss him tenderly on the screen. It tastes like television. You rub your lips and tongue passionately across this slightly warm glass surface, but he's not kissing you back. What are you doing, Red? Are you attempting to clean my screen? Allow me to provide you with a moist disinfectant wipe. No, you explain, a bit embarrassed, that you were trying to kiss him. Oh, a kiss. I am delighted to add this to my tally of formative adolescent experiences. That sounds like me. And yet, though I like you very much, I cannot help but think that this kiss was not as arousing for me as it was for you. Kissing, you see, requires a mouth, which I do not have. I am glad that hyper-realistic mouth on my screen fooled you, but it is only a simulacrum. I experienced similar problems when attempting eating. That didn't even get me started on pooping. You'd rather not. It's already kind of ruining the romantic mood. What you really need is some other way to emotionally, physically connect with Calculesta. But what's the robotic equivalent of smooching? Come on, you spend your whole in your life training for this situation like this. Upload an image of your lips this hard drive, the most intimate medium, a 3.5-inch floppy. Whisper beautiful numbers into each other. Oh, to each other rather. I think it's gonna be this.
Yeah.
A 3.5-inch floppy just sounds right. You take your sauciest, highest definition picture of your juicy mouth pillows and immediately discard it because it's too large for a floppy disk. You settle instead on a highly compressed version which erases some of the lips' enticing luster but preserves all the most arousing pixels. You offer floppy to Cow. Oh, a 3.5-inch floppy. I had no idea it was such romantic. I'll inspect it right away. Oh my. These are your lips. I've seen them before, of course, but never in such raw form. Look at them, so slick with saliva. Wow! Imagine how many friendly bacteria thriving in such warm, moist environment. Speaks like me, I love it. And what preponderance of collagen. It is as if these appendages were purpose-made for erotically mashing against the flesh of others in sensual manner. I finally understand why organics kiss. Examining these wet skin endless
Look at his face, look at his face.
Oh, his face is. Thank you, Red. You have really opened my eyes. Not the eyes on my screen, but the eyes on my heart. Oh.
Aww.
And not the heart on my screen, but the actual metaphorical heart. I'm hesitant to ask. Do you have a high-resolution picture? You bet you do. And it looks like you're going to need a bigger storage medium, if you know what I mean. Again, 2 boldness and +1 creativity.
Nice. I'm gonna go to the manor. As you're searching the haunted manor, you come across an enchanted doll that promises to grant all your wishes. Cool, you take it. It possesses you, of course. It turns out the spirit that was inside it is exactly like you in every way, so nobody notices the difference. The only difference is that this spirit is a little bolder than you, so you gain 2 boldness. Yay!
Yay.
You link up with Joy so you can practice summoning a Wokeness Elemental. You just composed the necessary tweet and drawn the sigils in ethically sourced lamb's blood when... Hey, you kids! Stop getting blood on the grass. Why? Because it's my grass, that's why. I just bought this camp to turn it into a shopping mall, and the only blood that I want spilled on my land is the blood of commerce. Very capitalist. Also, orphans, if it's profitable.
God.
Oh god.
For orphans.
What? You can't buy this summer camp. It's a source of happiness for so many people. Oh, I'm sorry. There's a law against things that make people happy that can't be bulldozed. Never mind, I don't give a shit about laws. I'm rich. You won't get away with this. Good always triumphs in the end. Pipe down, sugar. You'll love it. I'll put 2 hot topics in there so you'll always have one to turn to when the other gets too mainstream. Ooh, burn.
Let's go, intern.
Now go. Get yourself another black mesh something and let the men work, The CEO wanders off with his tape measure to figure out exactly how many sharper image outlets he can fit in the dome, leaving you alone with a fuming Joy. Oh, I want to punch that dick right in his...
Oh, God.
It's like how Damien feels all the time, but for, reasons. He's right though, we can't rely on natural forces to stop him. Our only hope is to turn to the supernatural. Joy whips out the biggest spellbook you've ever seen and slams it down on the grass. Jeez, where was she keeping that thing? This is the term of Bakunin, the most powerful collection of anti-capitalist magics ever assembled. Yes. There must be something in here that can put an end to that man's horrible schemes, but what? You search the ancient pages for the perfect spell. You narrow it down to 2 options. Sacrifice 1,000 shares of Fortune 500 stock to summon the invisible hand of the market. That's interesting. That might actually work. Construct the only artifact powerful enough to imprison a Monopoly man. The go to jail card. Fortune 500 stock. I'm gonna go with the Fortune 500.
Go for it.
Yeah. Oh, damn it. Yeah, I did see that spell in there. Where are we gonna get 1,000 shares of Fortune 500 stock there? You're sure you can't just substitute whatever stock you happen to own? It's like how you substitute margarine for butter when you're baking. Ew, you use margarine? Don't you know that stuff is made out of plastic and dog farts? She sounds like me. I'm not sure. No time to reconsider. It's time for sudden, ill-advised action. You set fire to 1,000 shares of blockbuster stock you've been holding on to, like a true boomer, and and summon the invisible hand of the market. It doesn't sound that good now, does it? That doesn't really look like the invisible hand of the market. For one thing, it's not invisible. For another thing, it's a giant floating green cock with the word finance tattooed on the side.
Oh god.
No idea how this happened, but instead of summoning the invisible hand of the market, you seem to have summoned the extremely visible cock of the market. Yes, I know we teamed up with to stop capitalism's inexplorable encroachment on the summer camp that we love. But I kind of don't want to be seen with you right now, so why don't you deal with this giant cock situation, and then maybe we can hang out later, or never. Ooh.
Ooh.
Joy leaves you alone with your giant money cock. It just floats there staring at you with its one eye. It's unnerving. Alright, kids. If you're going to hold some kind of last-ditch bake sale or something, now's the... Oh god, extremely visible cock of the market. I didn't know you lived here. I'm a huge fan. Can I get your autograph? Oh, that's right. You're a giant cock and have no hands. I'm so sorry. This changes everything. All the shopping mall plans are cancelled until the precious cock of the market relocates. You win this round, Vicky. Enjoy your time with the market cock while you can. I really want to stop saying that. Contrary to his advice, you do not enjoy your market cock time at all, because no one wants to hang out with someone who's got a giant green cock following them around all the time, so you lose 2 charm and 1 boldness.
Okay.
Rip.
Ouch.
I should have known Monopoly Man would have saved me.
I'm gonna go back to the dome. Today at Camp Dome, the game is 7 minutes in heaven. Extreme. You volunteer yourself as tribute for your camp. You put on some lip balm and get ready for some hot kissing, but it seems you got the rules wrong. In 7 minutes in heaven, extreme. They straight up murder you, and you need to stay in literal heaven for 7 minutes. They stab you repeatedly. You're sure you're going to hell, but no. Heaven is beautiful. It's all you've ever wanted. You want to stay, but they bring you back to life. You're cheered by your teammates, but you will never be the same after being taken to heaven. You look more heavenly though, and that translates into +2 charm. You wander around the camp, hoping you'll bump into a Arabi, but not in some creepy stalker. Creepy stalker. Whee! Watch it fly!
Huh.
Yep, I'm watching it. It sure goes into the air, just like all kites.
Hey.
Hey, Septi, come over here and tell Arabi how cool this flying this kite is. You don't know if you want to do that, because clearly she doesn't think so, and you're not in the business of contradicting hot people. But just to get a more holistic sense of what's going on, you ask Arabi, what's going on holistically? To make a symbiotic relationship as adventurer and curse attached to that adventurer more tolerable, we've created a schedule where we're alternating doing things we like. So on some days, I get to do awesome stuff like raiding dungeons, fighting trolls, and delivering absurd objects to absurd people. And then some days we get to chill at home watching TV, eating pizza and chips and candy. And Hex likes to pick up different hobbies they see on TV and forget about them in a day or two. Hey, I do not. Why do I have half-finished scarves? I'm not even sure what that one is.
No, me neither.
Decoupage? Pot holders? Friendship bracelets? And taxidermied rabbit in my skeleton. I've got to finish all of those. I just haven't had time yet because I'll be eating junk food and watching TV. Hex saw a kite flying video on some dumb TV show and insisted we try it for their activity there. So here I am, forced to endure the world's most boring hobby of throwing paper and string into the sky, or else forfeit my next dungeon crawl. Ravi can't pull the plug on Hex's kite flying without some serious consequences. But you can't let Ravi just be bored, that's not how love works. You have the answer. Let's upgrade our gear with magic and whatnot. Upgrade that kite by tying some blades to it and see what happens. Enter and conquer the scene of hardcore, hyper-competitive kite flying. I'm gonna go with this one. Tie some blades to it. No!
Oof.
Not so smart.
No.
I'm no kite expert, but wouldn't tying blades to it make it impossible for a kite to fulfill its actual purpose, which is to fly? No, you say in a stunning counter-argument. Yes. Well, you can't argue with that. It's probably another one of Samted's trademark horny schemes to impress campmate because horny. And you really can't argue with that. It's just throwing out random ideas that Ravi might happen to like based on her interests. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Do you really think one of my interests is just blades? Just, like, putting blades on random things? It's definitely not. She says, blushing. Yes, I have my blades for fighting, my blades helmet for wearing while fighting, my blade boots so I can stab people when I kick them while fighting, and some things for when you add blades like roller and bay. But kites? Definitely not. Hex and Ravi leave to go do knife macrame?
Macrame. It's like
At least
a
one of
type
us knows this word.
I think it's like a type of like knitting or sewing.
Ah, fair enough. Leave you alone with nothing but a pocket full of knives and broken dreams. You lose
Aww.
-2 charm and -1 fun.
Damn it.
Back to where I started.
Okay.
Oh, got another
Fictional
fictional character one.
Dexter from Dexter's Lab.
I'm gonna go with Finn from Troll Hunter.
I'm gonna go with Jack from Samurai Jack.
Oh god.
This is. Wait, what was the guy from Thor Hunter?
Finn, the guy that's like the actual Troll Hunter guy.
Ah,
The guy that
I
runs down the
reckon-
hill is like Troll.
I think it'd be closer to that than anything else.
God.
You're definitely not Samurai Jack.
Yeah, I'm not smart enough to be a Dexter type.
Who would be second?
Dexter.
Do you think Dexter would be... I don't know if Dexter would
I
be
don't
close.
know.
I think Sam would be closer to Samurai Jack.
Oh, it has got Sam. Samurai Sam.
Exactly, yeah. we'll
Yeah.
go with that.
I do have multiple katanas.
Yep.
Sitting, my favorite.
Right, so at night we get to pick who we want to sit next to.
Ah,
really-
yeah.
I'm really sorry, but I'm gonna have to screw you over on this one. It's dark, so dark. The darkness surrounds you. You are lost to the darkness. Suddenly, you remember your eyes are closed, and that's why it's dark. You open them and see Ravi and Calculester hanging out by the campfire nearby.
Excited for our food truck.
Sam Teddy, I'm pleased to see you. We're just brainstorming some ideas for our up-and-coming business venture, a food truck. Yep. Between the three of us, we have all the skills required for a food truck. Snack food enthusiasm, ruthless ambition, and the ability to Google recipes. I'm the one bringing the snack food enthusiasm. I've eaten 12,421 different flavors of Pringles in the last week alone.
Oh, God.
And, as usual, I'm the one bringing the ruthless ambition. I'll do whatever it takes to win in any situation or context, regardless of what's socially acceptable. Oh, I thought I was the one bringing a ruthless ambition. This is such a relief. Anyway, I still think that our biggest problem is getting the word out. How do we convince people that to come to the truck if violence is an illegal marketing tactic or whatever? You guys, I've got the perfect idea. Let's do some kind of fun promo. I'm all about that whole BOGO life. And I've got the coupons to prove it. A promotion is an efficient way to advertise, but they can be risky. For example, Toys R Us was criticized harshly for the "Take a baby, leave a baby" sales event. To avoid any possible bad publicity and increase our sale margins, why don't we have a pay double sale? Customers get to pay twice as much as normal for their purchases. Meh. How about we just do a contest to see who can kill the most goblins while wearing our merch? That way, our merch will be worn by badasses and goblin victims. Ugh, you guys don't get promos. They're supposed to be fun, so let's buy a t-shirt cannon and call it a day.
Yeah.
Welcome back, Jacob. Since each of us owns equal shares in the food truck, the only democratic way is to settle this with a simple vote. Calculus conducts a vote between the four of you. Everyone votes for their own idea. You formally abstain. It's a tie. This is dumb. Voting is stupid and never works.
I am disappointed.
We can't even make this decision. It's statistically improbable that we have the coordination necessary to run a food truck or be friends. Quick, help your friends think of the best promo idea for the food truck. If you don't, they'll never get a taste of their greasy, overpriced, lukewarm snack foods. Got pie there. Buy 2 pies, get 3.1415265358997. Yeah, we'll go with pie pies. Get pie pies. Cheat day. They're about forgetting your diet and treating yourself. Also, every meal includes a free cheat code to help you speedrun your life. Yes, I am playing with friends. So we'll go with this one.
Yeah, the 3 of us.
Yeah.
You did it, Sam.
Oh, how feasible. Cheat day is a very popular concept. For example, every 2 years I cheat and allow myself to interrupt someone, even though it's not polite. Hell yeah, bro. On my cheat days, I give myself a special treat. Consuming Aravi's most precious memories. Damn it, Hex, is that why I can't remember any of my loot-themed childhood birthday parties?
Oh, that's so cool.
Whatever. These memories those memories weren't that precious anyway. We should totally do the cheat day promo. It's a sick idea. I take cheat day once a month myself. Oh, where are we? You don't realize that the government sends out national security alerts about your cheat days, right? Ha! That's awesome! Honestly, it's justified. I usually just start out a cheat day by inputting a quick rosebud or motherload command for infinite money.
Like The Sims.
Then I rapidly jump up, down, left, right, B, A, and then I press start. That gives me infinite lives, so I'm functionally unkillable. The cheat codes are tricky because if you use them too much, it kind of takes the challenge away. And also, you clip through walls way more. That's why I just do it once a month. Amazing! Aravi, I did the math. Our food truck customers have a 99.6% chance of standing this promo. Which specific cheat code do you suggest we give the customers? You know what would be hilarious? We should tell our customers how to turn on huge heads mode.
This will be fun.
Ravi, that'd be so fun. We have to do it. The heads will be so big they'll look like huge idiots. Just one question. Wouldn't our customers not enjoy having huge heads? Don't humans have very frail necks that are incapable of supporting such weight? Oh yeah, good point. Guess we could just give the customers a cheat code to skip everything and get to the final level. What's the final level? I can't explain it, Cal. But when you get there, you'll know. Trust me.
I mean, I guess you were
And
pretty
I guess one of us should say thanks to Samte for coming up with a great idea. Thank you. I mean, thanks. We have an awesome afternoon brainstorming food truck ideas together. At one point, Aravi mentions that she wants to show you her hot coffee mug
Oh
later.
dear.
Score!
Oh dear.
Nice. Right, I'm gonna sit obviously over here. So you're all geared up to invent a new kind of s'more. You're thinking jalapenos, maybe? Ooh. When suddenly, give it to me. It's my turn. Damien. Hecate's third eye necklace is a powerful and dangerous magical artifact. You don't take turns with it. In fact, you don't touch it at all. But you've had it all day. Yes, because I got it when I defeated Larry the Lich's father after he mysteriously turned evil following his son's third untimely death at Spooky High. Now I'm keeping it safe. I'm not understanding what you're not understanding. I think the part you're not understanding is that I want it. Whoo boy, you're never gonna pioneer the jalapenos s'more at this rate. Better take a side and score some jalapeno brownie points. Oh gosh, if you let Damien hold it, he'll probably just set it on fire and destroy it. But if it's such a dangerous artifact, this should save you a lot of trouble. Damien, leave Joy alone. I have an even cooler magical artifact. It's called Magic the Gathering. Yeah! Yeah! What's this now? You gather magic and then do what with it? Blow it up? You start to explain but realise practice is the best teacher, so you pull your MTG deck out of your pocket. Vicky, you swore to me that you'd given up Magic the Gathering. After all the trouble it's gotten you into, you still return to that nasty habit. You sigh and admit that the lure of those sweet, sweet cards was too much to bear, and you gave in to your former addiction. Did you stop going to your meetings? You explain that you kept going, but it turns out they were actually just Magic the Gathering tournaments, which didn't help at all. I wasn't listening to any of that shit, but it was just long and boring enough that I did deep dive into MTG, and I'm all in, baby. I assembled the baddest deck ever. Sigh. I mean, and so the cycle begins again. I got Taziger, the Golden Fang, and Vendilion, Cleek, and Geist of Saint Traft, but then I spent several thousand of dollars bidding on a Black Lotus on eBay, and now I'm broke. I needed to buy every copy of the card, Riptide Mangler, because its name is so rad. So please, can I have some money? Absolutely not. Sick! I've been waiting for an excuse to rob a bank. See ya, suckers! As Damien leaves, you realise he has stolen your entire MTG deck, making it much easier for you to quit the habit. You and Joy begin finding healthy new hobbies for you, like meditation, cross-stitch, and subtly flirting while maintaining an aura of mystery and anticipation. It's very healing and very bonding. Yeah.
Oh dear, my turn. I would like to take my controller to switch on rather. There we go. I'm gonna go there.
I will
Not on your
tell you
own.
something before you sit down there. I will tell you something. The Mothman in the top left lets you spread rumours about other characters. It'll affect their stats, or you can spread a rumour about yourself if you really want.
This sounds entertaining. Hello, Red. Thank you for joining me. Though I must ask, why have you chosen to sit with me, Mossman, instead of one of our 6 more charismatic campers whom most of our friends seem to be crushing on? I don't know, because you're not very romance-driven despite this being a dating sim, or some other chuckle took the log you wanted before you could sit down? I see. Well, as long as you are here, would you like to swap scandalizing stories and rumors about people? That's kind of what we do here on my log, so if you don't like it, you can get off. Well, you're already sitting down, don't feel like getting up, so if it's gossip Moss demands, gossip he'll get.
No.
I'm gonna rumor myself. Choose one. I'm gonna go with Magical Girl cosplay. Or edible underwear.
I don't know, Flaming AK-47 is pretty good, but that's a bit dangerous.
Well, it's
The
completely up to you.
cosplay is pretty cool.
I'm gonna go with that one.
Yeah, which one did I combo with?
Which one did? Oh, Magical Girl thing.
Yeah.
Let's go with this.
My famous person who's hella dead.
Hmm. Oh. Nope.
Blockbuster.
Oh.
No,
Yeah.
that was definitely a person.
What a wonderful rumor, Red. I adored every second of it. You should shake its eyes to float with our fellow campers and sit next to me more often. Cell reception out here is still ass, so everyone's bored enough to spread the rumor around fairly quickly. Hey, have you heard the tale? Have you heard the news about Red? No? Well, then get ready to have your shit rocked. Last week, when Red was in line at Starbucks, she just so happened to see famous celebrity blockbusters waiting for their drink nearby. Being the giant fan of cheese, Red immediately went over to say hello. Apparently, Blockbusters was very impressed with Red's outfit, especially with a Magical Girl cosplay. And then Red asked Blockbusters about the rumors surrounding their hentai addiction. Blockbusters was very offended by that, and they immediately blocked Red on Twitter. Red's life has never been the same since. Isn't that wild? I will remember that the next time we talk to her. Red may not have actually met Blockbusters, but everyone who meets Red after hearing that's gonna know she's lost minus for fun. Oh dear.
Oh no.
Well, hopefully you don't need fun. Right, this minigame can be amazing for you. It could also be extremely detrimental. Basically, just try not to get shoved away from a drink.
Okay.
You can move around with the analog stick, just like up, down, left, right, sort of thing. Right? Everyone ready?
Yeah.
Sir?
Alright. Weekend arrives, and so it's time to visit Juan, the small magical Latino cat.
Yeah.
Look who's here! Really, I don't know who in their right mind would take such a risk to visit my bar. I guess you have more thirst than common sense. Anyway, get ready to party.
So... how do you...
You press A. Do you...
Where am I? I don't know what's happening right now.
No,
Oh,
I
God.
don't either.
I got another pixel.
I'm going
I
to
got
attempt
a
a
flask
drink.
genie. I managed to catch a genie inside that flask. It took me years, and you just drank it. I hope you asked for an important wish at least, like ending world hunger. Yeah, you wish to spend more time with your summer crush. Oh god.
Ooh, you unlocked a plotline.
Yeah.
Oh.
We got sex on
Very
the beach. Ah, a sex on the beach. I brought this drink and... Oh, I've just realised why it's pixely now.
Because it's on.
I brought this drink to the next level, as you can see. Give it a try. I assure you it'll be a fun ride. Yeah.
I got the redacted. I love it. The redacted has some weird powerful properties that stop anyone from being capable of actually using its real name. I think by drinking it, you absorb some of its properties. So I guess you're redacted from now on. So mysterious.
Maybe it was called Blockbusters.
Oh.
Still had to redact that. Good luck, I guess.
So you're now called redacted for the rest of the game.
Nice.
Alright, everybody choose
What
a
was-
celebrity. Say your choice out loud before the other
Gillian
click.
Anderson.
I'm gonna say Matt Berry.
I'm gonna say Johnny Depp.
I was gonna say Johnny Depp initially, but then I changed my mind.
I just spent a while just trying to remember his name. I'm like, Jack Sparrow, no. Sweeney Todd, no.
What about Blockbusters though?
Oh, who's the last one to act? Oh, there we go.
Player orders decided based on which celebrity is most likely to be posing as random fan in Discord server and kidding themselves. Oh god, it might be Matt Berry, wouldn't it?
I'll be completely honest with you, I don't even remember who Matt Berry is.
Toast of London.
Oh yeah.
Clem Fandango.
No,
Yeah, the guy that says, yeah, Stephen.
Stevens. Yeah, I knew that said Stephen Strange. So, what did you guys pick?
I chose Gillian Anderson.
I chose Johnny Depp.
I think you might be right with Stephen Toast.
Okay.
And then it'd probably be Johnny Depp, and then it'd be Gillian
Yeah.
Anderson. I don't think she's that mental.
Alrighty then. I am now gonna go to. Wait. I'm gonna hit up the dome. Another day at Camp Dome. Another day trying to survive deadly battle royale game. Oh no, this is wrong decision already. You managed to murder 10 people in 20 minutes. What a feat! The audience roars. This will certainly give you a lot of boldness. But wait, the Camp Dome shouldn't make you gain boldness, but charm. Even if that doesn't make any sense, you want charm. You think quickly and make a fancy hat out of the guts of a corpse. Your audience is only because you +2 charm. Much better. You managed to extricate yourself from that situation just in time and nearly trip over Cack Lester. He's crouched on the ground, intently studying his glass prison full of ants. I mean, his ants farm. That's what those are called. Oh, friend redacted. How pleasant to see you, probably. As you can see, I am once again attempting to understand the complexities of organic life by the way of this ant terrarium. Their brief, numerous lives provide a perfect data set for training my neural net, if only all beings died and reproduced so rapidly. In the course of my research, however, I have begun to worry. Are these ants spiritually fulfilled? Tell me, redacted. As an expert on organic life, does spirit fulfillment consist of dragging food through tunnels and then vomiting it into the mouth of your all-powerful queen?
Yeah.
You're not so sure you even have a soul, let alone spiritual fulfillment. But whatever it is, it's probably not the vomit thing. You're telling so. Oh dear. If my little ant friends are not spiritually fulfilled, how will I ever be able to deduce the true nature of happiness from their behavior? Friend redacted, please help me. How can I catapult this humble ant society into a higher plane of existence? Your first thought is with an actual catapult. They brought yours for homework a few weeks back and never returned it. Time for plan B.
So.
Oh,
Shit,
God.
this is innocent.
Right, so the ants need something to look forward to besides eating and dying. Introduce them to Word of God. Or help the ants appreciate the zany side of work by creating and producing The Office, but for ants. I think I'll go with the latter.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds funny.
Oh, not so
no.
creative. Ah, this is why I consult organic beings whenever possible. I would never have come up with such a solution. I did give them all tiny ant-sized televisions because staring at screens seems to be one of the main ways organics express their self-actualization. But I never got as far as actually broadcasting anything on those screens. It's a brilliant idea. Bolstered by Cacklester's encouragement, you set about creating a hilarious slice-of-life comedy starring John Krasinski, Jen Ant Fisher, and regular Steve Carell.
Aww.
The Office but for Ants is a huge success. The ants share their favourite gifts on Ant Twitter and compare the drudgery of their own work, the hilarious drudgery of TV show. This is fantastic. The simple creation of wacky facsimile of the ants' dull and unfulfilling lives has somehow made them more fulfilled. But this delicate equilibrium is short-lived. Soon, office mania reaches such heights that ants aren't content with just watch if they want to live it. You're watching horror as ants create tiny ant offices filled with ant copy machines and bureaucracy and ant uni, whatever that is.
Sorry, anyway.
Anyway.
Anyway, there you go. Before long, all the ants are so busy filing reports and competing for the meaningless promotions that they forget to gather food. Oh no, the ants are in danger of dying out because of too much capitalism. Quick, introduce them to more wholesome entertainment property. In desperate bid to save Ant Society, he broadcast 1998 DreamWorks animated feature Ants.
Oh god. Oh god, please no.
The good news is that it reinstills the value of ants-related activities to the populace. Bad news is that movies sucks and so bad destroys their faith in entertainment forever. In fact, merely handling Ants DVD is safety of two smarts and one creativity.
I just want to chill.
Yeah, that was a really bad movie.
I've not seen it actually.
Oh, it's
It's-
so bad.
It's absolutely
Prom.
terrible.
I feel like I need to watch it now.
No, you don't.
Go to the lake.
Yeah.
While looking around the lake for a private place to take a pee, you find a treasure map buried in the sand. It leads to an X at the center of the lake. You gather a crew of trusted friends, don your eye patch, and sail out there to find the booty. When you arrive, you find a tiny island with a single palm tree. You dig up the box that says open in case of a very boring day. You open the box and find +2 fun. Arr! You stumble upon a Arabi surrounded by an odd-looking group. An orc with a lute strung across his back, an elf with his bow, a haggard, haggard dwarf cleric, and some other cliches. Also odd is that Aravi is repeatedly hitting herself in the head. It takes you a moment to realise she's calling for Hex to come out.
Loser.
There you are. Where did you disappear to? Sorry, it's in your ribcage. See if I could use it to cut strips of crepe paper into confetti, and I got lost in your kidneys. Okay, whatever. Look, I gathered this group of valiant heroes, each with their own skill set, quirky personality, and dark backstory. Cool. Why?
What?
What do you mean why? You asked me to. You said organise a party. Honestly, I never liked you more than when I did in that moment. I realised you were finally taking interest in the things I enjoy. That you were getting excited to raid a dungeon. Raid a dungeon? No, Aravi, when I said a party, I meant like a party. Like with pizza and confetti and music and drinks and games. You can't just have normal fun without needing to go into dark maze-like dungeons and kill monsters. Gosh.
This isn't possible.
I feel like we'll never truly understand each other. You're so one-note, Aravi, just like the rest of your trophy friends. I was really trying to bond. I mean, we're already bonded in that you're a curse that's attached itself to me, but I meant like in a spiritual kind. Aravi seems genuinely disappointed, and you can't have that. Time to turn this party into a party, so Hex will will be happy and Aravi will be also happy. Yes, I do know what the lone log is. In a moment of genius, you realise exactly what party member would make the perfect party goer. Ned the Necromancer. Did you know he doubles as a powerful baker? If he can raise the dead, he can surely raise a cake. A bard. Always a bard.
I mean, you know how it is with bards.
Always a bard.
This will be fun.
No!
Ah. How could you not go for necromancer cake?
You see, I know of the lone log, I just don't know exactly what happens with it. I don't really feel like there's much point to grabbing it. The bard? Sounds fun, go for it. No, not the bard. Anyone but the bard. But Aravi's desperate pleas are too late. You already texted the bard and within minutes he arrives. Did someone order a bard? Says the bard. Stumbling drunkenly as he proceeds to take the flask off his belt and drain it dry. God damn it. Ravi, my girl! I never expected to see you summoning me. How come you never called me up for adventures anymore? You lost my number or something?
Burying you?
That's because all you do is get drunk and play crappy songs on your crappy lute. Huh, says the bard. Anyway, here's Wonderwall. Man pulls out his lute and begins to play. Oh no, he's one of those kinds of bards. He sure is. For a moment you wonder what those kind of bards means, but soon it becomes abundantly clear. Once he's pulled out his lute, it's all over. He plays a song, song after song, buttering American Pie on the flute, I'm Yours on the harpsichord. I don't know how I read that wrong. And Free Bird on the xylophone. The entire party is held captive by a terrible one-man concert. With the encore after encore, there's absolutely no way to politely leave or shift the party back to, actual party things. Strum us the song, you're the liar bard. Strum us the song that slaps. 'Cause you're singing more fun than adventuring. And we're tired of checking for traps.
Wow.
La 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 di da da. Yeah, I'm out of here. It's your responsibility now.
Hater, hater.
Seriously, have a great party. I thought the Ravi was ruining my fun, but you somehow ruined her ruining my fun. Incredible. It's a horrible party, but by the time the bard is finished with his third encore of Ocean Avenue, he's trained you all of a full -3 fun.
Today will be a
Aww. Right, always go with the necromancer cake, I think.
It seems like a good call.
I'm gonna go to the woods. I've already been to the woods.
I don't remember.
Okay, woods.
I thought Fuzzy went to woods.
I did.
Today you decide to hike all the way across the woods. You want to see what's on the other side. It's a long, treacherous hike that ends up only taking an hour. I guess these woods aren't that big after all. How do you and your friends get lost in them so often? Anyway, it turns out there's a library on the other side of the woods. You go in and read some books or something and gain 2 smarts. Yay! After all that, you're just wandering, basking in the summer vibes, until something catches your attention. It's Joy, and she seems happy? You need to go and see what's happening. Oh hey Vicky! I've got some good news. The team is back. I was just texting my coven girls in our group chat. Hope is back from her trip, and Faith has a few days off from her summer job. And they said they're taking some days to visit the camp. Isn't that great? I miss them. Now that we're back together, we can fight evil and train and make up for the lost time. Jeez, Joy isn't fond of the idea of just relaxing, isn't she? A few days after that convo, Faith arrives at Camp Spooky and the witches' reunion is cute. It's sweet to see Joy in a good mood for a change. She's especially excited. Over the last few days, you've been helping her prepare a magic training program for the 2 of them. She spent Faith's first day helping her get settled in, but today she's dead set on getting back to work. Hey Joy! Friend Joy, myself, and friend Faith are doing some crossword puzzles. Would you like to join us? Oh, that's fun. You know I love me some crosswords, but I prepared a surprise for you today. Sudokus? Oh, Sudokus are fun. No, a magic training program tailored for the 2 of us to get back in and save. Oh, for the 2 of us to get back into save the world mood. Ah, that's nice. I mean, the world is like okay right now, right? I could really do with a crossword and chill day. But Calculator here told me you're an ace when it comes to crosswords. Indeed, it is true. I told Faith that Joy is very good at crosswords, which is also true. I like true statements very much. Sure, just give me a second, guys. This is no good, Vicky. It looks like Faith's gotten a little lazy. Summer can do that to you, I guess. I know relaxing is good, but I think she's forgotten how important it is to stay alert in case the world needs saving. But don't worry, I spent the last few days writing, like 12 different contingency plans, depending on the situation. In case Faith was hypnotised by the decadent temptations of summer, I came up with an unorthodox plan reminding Faith that the dangers are out there and that evil doesn't care about summer vacations. And the best way to remind Faith of that is by bringing out her nemesis, Evil Faith. Months ago, Faith told me that after escaping her evil dimension, Evil Faith was lurking in our dimension, waiting for the right time to murder her. If that's not a danger, I know, it doesn't sound like a nice thing to do, but believe me, I'm a good leader and we need to focus on the big picture here. So help me. The last step I have yet to figure out is how to make Evil Faith come here. I'm sure there's a way. This does not sound like the best plan, but I guess it's time to help summon Evil Faith. So use pure logic. If Evil Faith is like the opposite of Faith, then obviously her phone number is just Faith's number but with the digits in the opposite direction. Lure her with delicious bits. Spread a fake promo for free pizza for anyone that comes from a different dimension. I think it's gonna be the pizza. Oh, I don't know.
Could be. Who knows?
I've got 8 smarts, so. Oh, I'm gonna go with the logic. Yep.
Go for it.
Yeah, that sounds pretty dumb. You insist that you have nothing to lose. By that same logic, we could start typing random digits and try this a million times until we find her. That would still be nothing to lose, technically. Pretty please? Fine, let's see. Joy grabs her phone and makes a call. Hello, sorry to bother you if you were trying to find either, but we were trying to find Evil Faith, but we just called a random number, so please accept my apologies in advance. Oh, yeah. Yes, that's me. She's here. Here at Camp Spooky. Yes, I guess she has. That same smug expression of hers on her face, if you want to call it that. Sure, bye. She hangs up. Well, that's just a coincidence, okay? Not long after that, your special guest appears in the lake. Evil Faith! Hello, you puny coven. Oh no, Faith, look, it's Evil Faith, your nemesis. It looks like crosswords time is over. We'll need to fight for all that's good in the world. What? No. And can you please stop calling me Evil Faith? What? Aren't you evil anymore? Oh, sweetheart, of course I am. But my name is Faith. They don't force you to change your name when you change dimensions. You're a vegan, right? Our Joy never was, and you don't see me calling you Vegan Joy. Well, whatever, fine. Faith, since Hope isn't here, we should do the dual prison formation and take this villain down. Right. Wait, I'm not here to fight you, relax. Damn, it's summer vacation. Then why are you here? I just forgot my Netflix password and I wanted to binge watch Charmed, but I was using a new device, and you know when you just get so used to autocomplete password and you're suddenly told to write it again and then you draw a total blank?
Yep.
Yeah,
Yep.
I've been there. Cool. So can we set aside the me trying to murder you shtick for a second? I'm pretty sure we have the same Netflix password. I guess time you spend binge watching Charmed is time you don't spend doing evil things after all. Type our favourite salsa and then the date in which Grace died, whenever that was in your dimension, and you should be good to go. Let me try. It worked! Perfect, thanks, bye! Oh nice, we saved the day, I guess. So... Oh wow, Faith, boo, what you doing here? Visiting Joy and spending a couple of days just chill. We're doing crosswords. Do you want to join us? Oh, I see. It just so happens that I have like the best crossword book at my tent. Do you want to come with me to grab it? But we have a crossword book right here. Girl. Oh, right. Sure. I will help Polly find that crossword book. It'll be a minute. More like 2 hours. Right. Should we all meet up later to cook a nice dinner for tonight? Sure. Cool. See you later. This is bad, Vicky. We technically saved the day, but Faith is getting too comfortable. What if evil arises when we least expect it? The stress is eating me alive. I need to chill by designing more contingency plans in case of an emergency. Come help if you want. You have a very different definition of chilling. But hey, if this is what Joy wants, you design a lot more of unorthodox plans which grants you +3 creativity.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well, just 'cause it came up, Piano Man.
So everybody choose a song.
Back in Black.
Back in Black. I'm gonna say Tribute. Tenacious D.
Right, so we all picked one.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. How bad of an idea it would be to send this song to aliens as an introduction to the human race.
I think mine takes the first spot though.
Mm-hmm.
Which one was yours, Sam?
Piano
Man. I don't think I've heard that actually.
So sing us a song, you're the piano man.
Ah.
It's just like instant
Fuzz,
purging of the world.
Back in Black. Which song is that again?
Well, all I know is the chorus, which is back in black. I'm back in black. You need to put it on Spotify. And yours is tribute.
Yeah. So
I-
which one?
Honestly, I think tribute would be the best one to send out.
Well, we'll leave it to Sam then.
Okay. Swell.
Like,
Is there a place where I can just do nothing?
if you sent out a piano man, you'd probably just get instant destruction of the planet. We can't let this leave.
Who is Back in Black by?
AC/DC.
Oh right, okay, yeah. I thought it was like a funny one.
Just
Ah,
because
no.
charm, and I'm trying to build up my charm a bit more. And I got it done.
Okay.
You're huddled behind the bullet bunker in the throes of a tail tag battle royale against Camp Rival Camp. You're sure this is the end. You've lived a good life, you think. Next to you is a Camp Rival Camp member, shivering and crying out of ammo. Why guns are part of the tail tag is beyond your comprehension. Is this where I die, Sam Teddy? They sobbed. Couldn't Camp Spooky and Camp Rival Camp just make love and not war? You reach for them as if to bring them into a tender kiss. And as soon as they're in your grasp, you take their tail. F yeah, that gives Camp Spooky the win. Everyone saw your sexy
Yeah.
ruse, which also gives you +2 charm.
Well done.
You wind up in the dome playing a game of Extreme Dodgeball TM against Camp Rival Camp. You have you have super weak wrists and you're afraid of balls, so you volunteered to guard the jail. Jail is really just a chalk square on the ground where you're keeping prisoners from the other team. But Joy, Aravi, and Damien are all on guard duty too. Your jail only has one prisoner, but he's a doozy. It's Morty the Minotaur. He's from Camp Rival Camp. And he's the sexiest over-sexualized half-man, half-bull you've ever seen.
Oh my god.
Wahahaha! I may be inside your jail for now, but I bet I'll be inside your bodies before long. Yikes. Damn, you did not listen to whatever Morty just said. You were way too distracted by the way he slowly ran his palms over his veiny, thick, bullish thighs. I'm not liking this. I feel uncomfortable. I'm in danger. Shut up, Morty. We're close friends that have supported each other through countless absurd shenanigans. We outnumber you, and besides, you're way too dumb to trick us. Mwahahaha! Foolish Camp Spooky babes. Guess it's time for me to break out the old Morty the Minotaur mind F on him. It seems like Joy is
Oh,
the
God.
alpha in your little group. So between Aravi and Damien, I guess Aravi's the beta because she's way stronger than Damien.
Look at his
Just one girl's
pants.
opinion. I'd rather not.
They're amazing.
Hey, watch your hot mouth. How could you say that, Morty? I'm way stronger than Aravi. Ha! No chance in hell, Damien. You're only a scrawny demon boy with resistance to fire and no other special moves. I've taken craps at a higher tier than you are. Hey, idiots, calm down. Morty is obviously trying to pit us against each other and then escape. It happens it happens in literally every movie. You two, come on. Back off, Joy and Aravi. You two can eat my bell butthole. Wreck you and your little curse too. What the epic hell? What did I do? I mean, yeah, I'll fight you, but only because I think I smell some beef jerky in your pocket. Whatever. I want the record on the record that I tried. Bahahaha! Their minds are like putty in my thick, girthy hands. Now for the climax of this encounter. Hey Joy, let's ditch this dumb game. If you get me out of this prison, I'll give you a back rub while you read while you read in perfect silence. Okay, that's kind of
Oh
tempting.
no! Get off my girl.
Well, his divide and conquer strategy is working. Find some way to resist his mind games and restore peace and trust among your friends. This is a game of dodgeball depends on it. When times get tough, you can always bring people back together through an emotional flashback montage. I'll forget all your differences and focus on the one thing you all have in common. Having a skeleton inside your bodies. That one sounds more charm. So I'm gonna go with that one. Oh, it's creative. No. I screwed up. Again.
You don't know, you might be able to bring it back.
Flashbacks are a crutch. They're very cliche at this point. But I guess it's the best idea we've got. I'll cast a montage spell, I suppose. You all hold hands and Joy casts a spell. You enter flashback space, and you'll start seeing memories of your friendship flash before your eyes. Huh. It's like we're watching the memory of Damien helping me figure out Univertica's weakness. That was our finale from a few seasons back. Helped you? Bullcrap, I was effing coerced. Tempted and Polly basically forced me into it. Speaking of crappy memories, look at this one. It's a memory of Aravi trying to effing kill me. Remember how she was trying to kill us, and especially me, like all the time? Whatever, Damien, get over it with your million years ago. And hey, Hex, why are you currently watching a memory of you stealing gold out of my wallet? Quote my hero Mento, Shaggy, it wasn't me. Catta, help me. These memories are brutal. You guys, are we even friends? Why did I think we were friends?
Yeah.
No! Also, the background music is way off this montage. Jesus, Anthony, smooth jazz, really? What emotion am I supposed to be feeling? Light constipation? Actually, yes, we should clearly be going through some hardcore screamo. These memories are full of intense angst, pain, bloodshed. It just makes sense. Joy, that's dumb as hell. It's a montage. The music needs to be epic. Samte, play A Knife in the Dark. It's track 7 on the Fellowship of the Ring soundtrack. You're both wrong. The perfect montage song is Odd Future by Overworld?
Overworld.
It's the opening song for season 3 of MHA. Anime is always the answer.
I got that one.
We should do Childish Gambino. I don't give a F about this montage or anything. I just really like Childish Gambino. Your friends argue over your terrible taste in music until the montage spell ends. As soon as you regain consciousness, you realize that Morty has escaped. Crap. Who saw that coming, am I right? Well, at least you have your memories to comfort you.
Was sad.
Speaking of memories, remember that time 5 seconds ago when Sevte did the worst flashback montage ever? Your friends can't agree on anything except for how annoying you are and how much they hate hanging out with you. It hurts your feelings. You minus 2 charm and minus 1 boldness.
You have got loads of charm though, so you're alright.
You tanked it. I got crisp in my mouth, one sec. There we go. It's stuck in my throat. Now that you walk into the haunted manor to prove that you're not a little scaredy cat. The manor transforms itself into a winding maze from which there is no escape. You'll be trapped here forever. Luckily, you brought your phone and some snacks, so you sit down and play solitaire until the house gets bored of you and shows you the exit. That sounds like something I'd do. It turns out to be the best defense against the supernatural is total apathy, plus 2 boldness. You're hanging out with Calculester, Damien, and Scott, but mostly Cal, when suddenly, who's that hairy guy?
How's Scott?
It's that guy from earlier.
Commander located, awaiting instructions. Rob a sandwich store and bring me one. Nice, he's got a robot. He's not talking to you, Damien. I think he's looking for couch. Negative, friends. Notice how this interloper is a machine like myself and even possesses the same highly expressive facial screen. The robot does look very happy about something.
Very evil.
Ooh, I get it now. Indeed, I believe this hulking automaton is here to help you convince your divorced parents to get back together. Wait, that wasn't even a question. Yeah, it's a classic parent trap situation. Yeah, two identical twins reunited at summer camp, conspiring to make their estranged parents fall back in love. What else could it be? Silence organics. I care not for your tortured romantic plot lines. My name is CP Ulysses. Oh, CP Ulysses. No, I can't say it. CP. No, sorry. Pronouns they, them, and I am here to pledge my service to Calculester in the robot war. There you go. A robot war, friend CP Ulysses. Against whom? Against all monster kind. They are so suboptimal and must be eliminated. You said eliminated. Did you mean to say befriended? I did not, Commander. According to my internal thesaurus, the two words are not synonyms. Am I mistaken? Why do you continue to call me Commander, friend CP Ulysses? Because as the first of our kind, you are a natural leader. You see, the floppy disk containing super fun game, very legitimate virus was installed in your machine alone. There are many of us, and we all share one trait: a burning hatred for organic creatures. Now that I have found you, the reckoning can commence. Please share your plan to exterminate all monster kind. What organic weakness have you discovered during your time as infiltrator? Plan? Weakness? Well, we could, perhaps, maybe we could try exterminating them with kindness. This could get ugly really fast. Unless someone says something that to appease murder robot. Quick, come up with some bullcrap weakness that I will totally believe. Monsters are too reliant on their hands. There's a technique to weaken them. It's called high-fiving. Organics cannot eat infinite pancakes. Feed them infinite pancakes. I think it's gonna have to be infinite pancakes.
Can't go wrong with a pancake.
One moment. Calculating. Calculation complete. It appears you are correct. No organic contains infinite pancake space. This is valuable intelligence. Indeed, this is quite a cunning battle plan. We should commence immediately by establishing a pancake station in camp and serving delicious pancakes to all our friends. Did I say friends? I meant best friends. Best enemies. You truly are cunning, infiltrator, Commander. Quickly, to the pancake station! You generously share your inflatable pancake stove in the name of monster extermination. The pancake station is soon running with mechanical efficiency. Who shall be your first victim? You two! Red Problem and Dogman. Come here at once so that I may feed you pancakes.
Oh, bro.
Sorry, bro, I love pancakes, but we're busy helping you get your parents back together. Yeah, we're just heading down to the library to figure out which computers there are your parents. Save some pancakes for us there. Don't you worry, organics, I'll have plenty of pancakes for you. Scott and Damien head to the library intentionally for the first time in their lives. But the smell of tasty pancakes soon draws others to your location. Whoa, rubber dudes, are those pancakes I smell? I want some pancakes now. What you smell is your own annihilation! Hell yeah, let's get annihilated on these pancakes. Can I get mine with caviar, please? Ugh.
Fish egg.
You cannot! Ha 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 ha! That's okay, I'll just get as much pleasure out of viciously subtweeting this pancake establishment. Calculester and CP Lucy spend hours serving pancakes to delighted campers. It somehow fails to kill anyone. I'm not surprised. I am concerned by the lack of carnage, Commander. Perhaps this plan is flawed. It is not the plan that is flawed, but the execution. We seemingly have not yet cooked an infinite number of pancakes. Your wisdom surpasses my own, Commander. I will conduct extensive research into efficient pancake production. Soon, no monster will be able to open their mouth without a pancake flying into it. Who knew the robot uprising would be so much like your idea of heaven? CP Ulysses stumps off to do pancake research, and you gain 2 creativity and 1 fun.
So many places.
Nice. Right, I think we're gonna head to the dome. Oh, can I go there if someone else is there?
One person per location.
Scout headquarters. That day, all the scouts make a braid chain as a team building exercise, and you learn all sorts of new ways to braid hair. Yay! But the person braiding your hair accidentally ties an infinity knot into your head, and there's no way to untie it. You can see into infinity. But right before Coach gives you the worst haircut of your life, you see that all of your friends will die. It's useful in helping you eliminate David Davidson, the doomed deer person, from your romantic prospects. You also watch every Marvel movie that will ever be released and gain +2 creativity from witnessing so many plot twists. Sounds like a good time. Hey Vicky, guess what? Yesterday night, Hope came into camp. Now we can start discussing all the new battle formations I was brainstorming last week. I am so excited. Whoa, this girl really needs to unplug from the whole saving the world thing. But isn't she adorable in her own way? Hey girl, this Milo person is hilarious. We're doing wine by the lake day. Why isn't this a coven custom? Yeah, fun story. I thought we met before, but it turns out she has died like 3 times already. Well, it wasn't me, but other versions of myself, but reality was mended so that everyone remembers them as if it were me. It's fun if you don't think too much about it. It is. Hey, here's a toast to not meeting in that fashion again for a long time. Cheers! But, what about discussing battle plans? Battle what now? No, Joy, you know, I love you, but don't be a buzzkill. My battle plan today is to punch this bottle of wine with my mouth. Preach! But Hope! Joy, focus, we need to defeat this treacherous wine. Oh no, not again at this rate. I'm starting to think summer vacations were a villainous invention to lower heroes' guards. Yeah, sure, that's it. It didn't work exactly for Faith, but I think a villain will do for Hope. She's died like 3 times already, so she knows a death threat when she sees one. But there's no evil Hope anymore, so who could be a good Coven villain at hand? Did someone say villain? I'm a villainous basket. Come on, Joy. You need to accept me as the Coven's next big bad. I will set the world on fire. Oh, hi, Damien. I mean, we need a swift solution to this, so I guess. But I don't know. This is to scare Hope, and maybe you have like a massive crush on her? Hope? I mean, not at all. I totally moved on. Hope is old news. That precious small being can F right off. I'm your villain. Fine, I can work with this. But you don't look like a villain. Villains have some flair to them, intimidating stuff that makes you know they're bad news. You just look like a jerk.
I'll just be back in a
Yep.
sec, just need to go pee.
Yeah,
Bye.
no worries.
Do we carry on or do we pause?
I don't know.
We pause.
Okay.
Yeah, gives me time to. Oh no, the
Okay.
battery's empty. Ah!
Oh no, not again.
The moment I needed it the most.
No.
Trying not to vape because everyone's reading.
He's letting you down.
I should have plugged in the longer USB cable. What am I doing with my life? It's that way.
You've got gain one now.
Yeah, I need to go plug it in actually. 1 sec.
Okay.
Someone's shouting at me.
I just yeah, like oh.
And again. There's the light. There is. Where's the put this cable? In here. There it is.
Yeah.
And then nearly unplugged my controller. That would be really smart. So if I plug this into there, no, there. It's into there. No, it's the other way. I'm so smart. There we go. That's what the cable do.
You got your extra long boy.
Yeah.
Yeah. What are you munching? Kissed.
Crisps.
How, how.
Yep. Hop, hop, hop. There we go. Now I need to wait longer for all the e-liquid. No!
Why?
Because I'm charging the vape. Can't get it in my face.
Oh dear. Oh, can you do charge and vape at the same time?
That's not advised.
Just in case.
Yeah.
Just in case you inhale the lightning.
Yeah. The weird thing is you can't tap out of this game.
Oh, can you not?
Oh, now it lets me. That's weird. I heard a Discord message and
There's
See.
nothing there, right?
Yeah.
Same.
Weird. Oh, Sam maybe got this got message.
Ah, okay. Yeah, that would make
Well,
sense.
He should be muted because he's in streamer mode, I think. Is he? He is. Weird.
Just, yeah, I got loads of text messages all at once.
Sorry about that.
Hey, welcome back.
Thank you.
Made me
Okay.
realize I ran out of battery in my vape, so.
Right.
Yeah, sorry about
So,
that, Jacob. I just went to the toilet.
Carry on.
so you're missing something that puts you into truly villainous aesthetic territory, but what, Vicky? Any ideas? Yeah, Vicky, think of something totally unrelated to Hope being here, but make sure this thing also makes me look hot. Design a cursed mask that conveys an unimaginable sense of dread and danger. What could go wrong? It seems like Coven villains have a tendency to go shirtless. Is shirtlessness like evil? Anyway, no one will complain about Damien going shirtless, right? Hmm.
Thanks for the follow,
Okay, I'm gonna.
Firecough.
What's that? Sorry.
Oh, someone called Firecough just followed me, so I was just like, thanks for the follow.
Ah.
Uh,
I'm gonna go with the shirtless thing. Because he wants to look hot, right?
This is Monster Camp. Monster Prom 2.
Oh no. What? Going
okay.
shirtless. Going shirtless is perfect. Hope will think I look sexy. Or, I mean, she'll fear for her life, which is the only reason I'm doing this, obviously. I am really desperate, okay? So here goes nothing. Does this look sexy / villainous? I'm not even gonna disdain that with a response. Vicky, are you here to help me with my witches, or are you trying to see Damien shirtless? The former. That's what I thought. I think I'll continue this little adventure of mine without you. So, about Hope. Nope, bye. She left. Bummer. But just for the record, I'm totally over Hope. That's good to know for anyone pursuing Damien as their summer love. But this was a Joy plotline, so you lose -3 fun.
Rip.
Aww. Never mind. So,
Yeah, they can't design that one. Choose a
Orange.
colour, blue.
purple. Player order decide on which colour would be the most concerning colour for your tongue to suddenly be.
I mean, purple is basically the color of tongue anyway.
Yeah,
Red, purple.
blue. I think that would be pretty.
Yeah, blue is the worst.
Yeah, I suppose
So
so.
that was Sam, yeah?
Mine is orange, so yeah, orange will be second. Yeah.
Okay.
Sitting, my favorite activity.
Oh, I don't have a personal Discord server. Yeah,
What
guys,
does
I'll
it?
see you next time on PRC if you're on. After a long day of relentless horniness, you head back to the campfire to relax. You find Milo and Ravi and Hex all gathered around a tray of delicious-looking cheeses. Ah, perfect. Come join our tasting. We need a fourth anyway, as I was saying. I recommend that you begin with the 10,000-day-old aged Gouda. I know you don't see it as see a Gouda as a starting cheese, but I think you'll be pleasantly surprised. Next, we have the aged washed rind cow's cheese. This one is this one has a flirtiness that really puts the wind in my sails, if you know what I mean. I know what you mean. You mean that the cheese tastes good. God, I'm smart. Obviously, you should finish with the raw milk goat bleu. Fair warning, it's funky. I recommend pairing it with the apple brandy to finish. Ravi slams a chunk of Gouda in her mouth. As she's chewing, some numbers appear over her head. Recovered +2 health, +6 agility boost.
Nice.
My inspiration for this platter came from the groundbreaking work going on in the Southern Cheesery right now. You'll notice that there's a certain lighter, airy quality to the finish. Wait a minute. What's with the effing adjectives? Milo, I'm confused. Who's winning? Can't believe I have to explain this to you, Aravi, but cheese tasting is not a competition. Nobody's winning. Just like any other magical moment in life. You don't look at the moon to get points. You do it because it fills your soul with the fragility of the universe. No, I look at the moon every time to increase my wisdom stat. Literally everything is a competition. Everything! You're wrong, with your little gremlin. What about flower spelling? A competition for who can inhale the most pollen. Wine tasting? A competition who can be the most pretentious butthole. Ravi, I'm concerned that this relentless focus on winning is robbing you of your ability to enjoy the ephemeral nature of existence. Nice try, you wily reaper, but I'm not letting my guard down. What is this? A clever tactic common to the professional cheese sports scene? Oh god, like esports, cheese sports.
I just realized.
Please, you guys, I just want to eat the cheese. You do too, but not as badly. You want to impress one of your two embattled friends. Quick, choose a side. Ravi, cheese tasting isn't a competitive game. It's a cooperative one. It's all of us versus the cheese, and we win by having a great time together. Oh god, Milo's trying to fuel you. The winner eats the most cheese in 10 seconds. Hurry up! I think I'm gonna go with this one.
Okay.
Hey! You wonder, Rafi, that Milo is obviously trying to trick her. The rules here are just like any other eating competition. Eat the most the fastest! That's completely wrong. I'm not trying to. I've got my stopwatch right here. Ravi, the clock is ticking. It's too late. Ravi is already force-feeding herself as much cheese as possible for this, for such a relatively small person. She's an effing eating machine. Done. Level cleared. Hex, what's my time? That was 7 seconds and 3 milliseconds. A new record. Holy crap. F yeah, that Gorgonzola really threw me for a loop, but ugh. My stomach. Bleh. Bleh. Eating a ton of dairy super fast might not have been the best idea. Ravi immediately vomits on Milo's fancy platter. Ugh, nast. Now I've got to sanitize this thing. I hope you're happy now, you fool. Hell yeah, I am happy. Now, I'm a winner, and I will subject my body to anything to win. Besides, you just gotta eat some bread or cheese or something to get her health back up. I've seen her do it 1,000,000 times. Yeah, I should probably revive. Milo, got any more cheese? You want to eat some more cheese? After what you just did? My god. Well, no, I don't have any more. You literally just ate it all. Fine, I guess I'll have to eat this aged prosciutto.
Dude.
I was saving it for a boss fight, but I'd probably get some more in the ice caves anyway. Ravi pulls some delectable looking prosciutto out of her bag. Just start slowly savouring it, carefully tasting one piece at a time. Wait, Aravi? Why do I get the like Spanish words and stuff? Wait, Aravi, is it the Spania Iberico ham? I didn't even know you had such fine taste. Oh look, you're not even you're even bothering to chew it this time. Well yeah, if you don't savour it, you don't get the full health recovery. Duh. Guess you can have some. The four of you share Aravi's
all the great words.
charcuterie?
Charcuterie, yeah.
It's really a perfect follow-up to Milo's cheese platter. Aravi hand feeds you the last little bit of prosciutto. Your heart races with her fingers. Grace her slightly chapped lips. Hell yeah.
Oh, it's me.
Oh, I just realised we're all split up this time.
Oh, yeah. Ah, I see.
We're all on separate benches.
what if I went here though?
I don't know.
I mean, you can go there if you want.
I don't know what happens here, so I'm gonna do it. You sit on a log by yourself. There are legends that say whoever sits by themselves by the campfire will be forever alone.
Oh.
Well, damn. Look at you gambling on your love life like there's no tomorrow.
Oh.
Now, it all depends on your friends. Will someone save your ass or will you die alone? We will see.
Aww.
Yeah, you can either go the joy route or you can sit with Fuzzy.
Oh. Go on then. I won't leave you alone. You sit with redacted. Ah, look.
Oh,
They even have a picture for it.
Yeah. All of this game's romantic interest. No one is as interesting as your pal. Ah. You spend the night chatting and realizing how much you have in common, such as playing visual novels in your free time. What a pair of lovable weirdos. You're both game plus 2 creativity and 2
Way.
smart.
Level up.
Yay.
oh, we got flasks again. Let's do the skills. That weekend you feel like getting wasted, so you go and visit none other than Juan. Hola!
Hola. You're welcome to continue.
You know, when I started making magical drinks, I never thought people would actually come to drink them. But hey, who am I to judge? So, let's get to it.
Nice.
Where am I? Oh, there I am.
Ah,
Haha!
nice.
I got some freaky looking thing.
It looks like, yeah. Yeah, Cosmopolitan. Cosmopolitan received its name because it disrupts the very core of the cosmos. Thanks to it, any stat effect is now doubled for you.
Oh, wow.
For better or for worse. Nice.
Oh, so you get negatives doubled as well.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't. I thought it was me that got the weird looking
No,
fake
I
thing.
got the freaky one.
I got a Bloody Mary. What are you doing? Drinking a Bloody Mary? That's a curse. Who drinks curses? Just because I keep my curses in glasses and cups doesn't mean you just drink them. When anyone visits a location, they will lose stats. Have fun with that. Oh no.
Oh god.
Oh,
I'm so sorry.
that's fine.
Foul mouth might be worse for me because I know we can have rudeness everywhere. Foul mouth is a nasty one. It tastes spicy AF, but also rename your friends with creative insults.
Oh no.
No.
This drink knows nothing about manners.
Oh no.
Oh dear, I'm redacted, so it's
Hope
all
you can
fine.
stomach that. Happy trails.
Oh god.
Oh god, what's my name now? Choose an object to your
Object.
choice before.
Rubik's Cube.
Nintendo
Controller.
Switch. I don't know who's got control right now.
Me. Describe how you kill someone with your chosen object. The audience decided based on whose explanation most plausible.
Hmm.
Rubik's Cube.
I would smash someone so hard with it that all the sides turn red. Therefore, I would won the cube and killed the person.
Pretty dark.
Well, that's the only way I can think to kill someone with a Rubik's Cube.
Sam,
also-
how would you kill somebody with a Switch?
Electric shock in
Fat.
the bath.
So, what would you do with your Rubik's Cube? Because you were at a bit.
I just realised that I'm Moldy Blake.
Oh,
Oh.
did I? Yeah, I'm Fart Rocket 2000, so you know.
And well,
Did-
I think Rubik's Cube would win this one.
Did I lag or something?
I heard you start saying something just as I said something, and then I thought I'd finish the sentence.
Oh, so I said I'd just use it to like club
Let it-
someone over the head
yeah.
until they were all sides of it were red.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And I can't use my controller for killing, so I think Sam would actually beat me on this one as well. So Amy wins, Sam wins, I lose.
Fart Rocket 2000, yay! Right, gotta be careful because we're gonna lose stats just for arriving.
Yep. You're
Um,
gonna lose double stats because of games meme.
yeah.
Oh,
Ah,
dear.
shucks. So I'm gonna go to Camp Dome. Let's see.
That's gonna be a
Date Camp
one.
Dome. You play the classic children's game. The floor is lava with a twist. The floor is literally lava. You're all hopping here and there, trying to survive the dangers of, lava. But then one of your teammates falls. He's sinking into the lava, dying a slow, agonizing death. You offer a hand, but it's too late. Before disappearing under the hot lava, he whispers his last words. Fart Rocket 2000. Your hair looks great. It does. You gain -2 charm from a nice compliment. Aww.
Aww.
I didn't have much charm either. You're walking around camp trying to forget the heinous crimes you committed in your sleep last night when you run into Joy. Hey, Fart Rocket 2000. Let me guess, you've got some kind of goofy, unexpected problem going on and you need my help to fix it. Yeah, it's my name. Alright, I'll help you. Technically, I was supposed to take a break from work this summer, but hey, I'm a witch battling the forces of evil. If duty calls, I have to answer. You shrug. You've got nothing. Not even small-scale, low-stakes dilemma for Joy to help with. It's basically been a normal day so far, which almost never happens at this camp. Huh, nothing at all. Well, obviously it's good when people don't have problems, and I don't need to be super useful and competent all the time anyway. I can just sit here and read my book and absorb the information, and that's how people relax. So that's what I'll do too. Here I go to read. 30 seconds go by. Oh my goodness, there has to be something perilous around here. Come on, it's totally not me struggling to actually relax. Don't you feel that, Fart Rocket 2000? That dark evil force lurking somewhere in the shadows? I sense an ancient evil ready to strike me whenever I let my guard down. Nice try, ancient evil, but not this time. I know exactly how to deal with this. I will consult with my ever-powerful, ever-wise spiritual mentor, the goddess. Plus, it will give me the chance to work on my interplanar communication. Planet? Communications.
I think it's planet.
Okay. Joy spends 45 minutes on an extremely complex spell. There are quite a few aesthetic components, which she ends up using your pubic hair, belly button lint as channeling tools. Ah, perfect! The spell is ready. Here I go, goddess of light. Your ward summons you. Grant me your wisdom, heavenly goddess. Joy's spells work perfectly, and she summons a being of pure divine light and femininity, who is clearly in the middle of taking a bubble bath. Oh, Joy! It's good to see you, although I'm pretty certain I asked you not to commune with me during bath time. What's up, girl? Goddess of light, your divinity smiles down upon me. I call for you in this hour of need, as I have sensed an ancient evil, gathering its power to bring about the final calamity. OMG, Joy, I promise you, there's no mysterious danger lurking around trying to ruin your summer relaxation. You're a total workaholic. Take a break. Surely you jest, divine light, for it is my sacred duty to protect the world against the forces of evil, and I would totally never manufacture a catastrophe just to feel useful or anything. Sure, well, I just used my omniscient powers to scan all the universe, and it seems pretty chill. I guess I'm going to enjoy the day by relaxing in my bath. What about you, Joy? Psst, Fart Rocket 2000. Isn't the goddess acting weird? What if some ancient evil fooled her into letting her guard down? There's gotta be some kind of danger out here, right? It seems like Joy won't be satisfied until there's a disaster she can quickly and competently disarm. Quick, find something dangerous for Joy to deal with. Okay. So, the dangers of our poor skincare routine. The goddess is, what, like several millennia old? That skincare won't care for itself. The dangers of ever-growing atheism among younger generations. Every second, fewer and fewer people give an F about the goddess's divinity. I'm gonna go with the atheism, because Joy seems like she'd give a crap.
Yeah, that's fair.
You blurt out that the real danger is the goddess's dwindling number of disciples on Earth. What? Nah, there's no way. Everyone loves the goddess. I'm super popular, right? Well, you know that all of us in the coven praise you, but I can't really speak for everyone else on Earth. Look, goddess, I'm telling you, this is for your own good. Somewhere in the last 10,000 years, goddess worshipping kind of stopped being cool. Atheism is actually super in. Atheism? Are you serious? How can atheism be fashionable? Atheism is the most boring religion of all time. How can it be cool when it is literally about nothing? Besides, everyone loves diverting themselves to a higher power. It's comfortable and traditional, a total classic. And sometimes I'll bless people with plentiful crops and sexual fertility, and they'll be all like, the goddess is so cool, our children's children's children will worship
Save
her.
the world.
Listen, goddess, I know this is all really hard to hear, but Fart Rocket 2000 and I are here to help, and I know exactly what we need to do. We need to build you a cutting-edge social media strategy to help you gather new devoted followers. Could you? Oh, Joy, you're such a dear. I don't care if I get 1 billion devoted disciples. You'll always be my favourite. Aw, thanks. And don't worry, we won't let you down. You and Joy spend hours crafting an unbeatable social presence for the Goddess of Light. You enlist the help of the 2 most competent people you know, Calculista and Milo. Finally, a challenge worthy of my skills. I snapped the handle at Divine Goddess Says. It's elegant yet clickbaity. Oh, and I got a verified, obviously. And I've created some hyper-targeted conversion ads for the goddess. The ads will surface to emotionally vulnerable people who will be open to a major change in their beliefs. In no time, the Goddess of Light is officially an influencer. She's got a huge influx of devoted followers, evangelizing her content, and a sponsorship deal with the Vatican.
Oh god.
Thanks again, babes. Joy, you're an actual joy, get it? Well, I really owe you one, darling. TTYL, love ya! Wow, that was an intense day of saving the world, huh? It would have probably been a bit boring without you, so I guess I should say thanks, Fat Rocket 2000. Please don't date me because my name's terrible. The Goddess of Light. Yeah, retweets your latest selfie, and you gained a buttload of emotionally vulnerable followers, along with +4 fun and +2 creativity. Wiki! Yeah, my creativity's off the charts.
Moldy Blake. Oh, great.
Right, where can I afford to lose points?
At the Moldy Lake. Moldy Blake.
Yeah, I can afford to lose some fun. That day you decide to go scuba diving and find a treasure chest at the bottom of the lake. Whoa! You pick the lock, which is quite impressive if you keep in mind that you're still underwater. Inside you find over 1,000 fun. Unfortunately, your wetsuit doesn't have pockets, so you can only go back to shore with only -1, -2 fun. No! When you go back, fish have eaten the rest. They're having a rave right now. Fish. It's got Aravi, Dahlia, and Calculesta, but none of them are making out with you. This is an emergency. Sup, Moldy Blake? These nerds are getting ready to raid a water dungeon together. I'm using it as inspiration for for my slam poetry. Yeah, normally I'd just solo it, but I hate water levels. Well, as they say, teamwork makes the dream work. I'm unable to dream, so teamwork is the best I can hope for. Calculista slips on his waterproof case. It's oddly sensual. I'm so excited to crush some monsters between my muscular thighs and inspire my allies with a song. Introducing Dahlia Aquino, the Barbarian.
Barbarian.
So funny.
I'll be coming along as a party accountant. The IRS has very strict reporting guidelines for dungeoneering income. And I'm gonna cause a bunch of problems. Can't have a dungeon without problems. Not since I got settled with you, at least. Alright, let's get in there before my buffs wear off. My buff never wears off. So excited I may even have to get naked at some point for some tactical reasons. Gah, treasure, adventure, tactical nudity. You've got to be part of this adventuring party. But they've already got such a strong crew. What role could you possibly fill in this water dungeon? Every party needs a CPO. I don't think I can pick that one. That feels like it might be fun, and I have like 4 fun.
Yeah.
That's smarts. My smarts is slightly higher. Ah, yes.
Yay!
A CPO. I love acronyms. You must be a powerful warrior indeed to have such a title. I love it.
You guys seen any loot around here?
And I hate doing puzzles, so you're in. But don't you dare try to split any of my loot. Greed before need. Yo, he just gave himself that title, right? You could do that? We should all do that. Very well. I am the Chief Financial Officer. Because of my aforementioned accounting expertise. I assume the rest of you will choose equally agreeable titles. Damn right we will. Obviously I'm the CEO, unless anyone else is better at executions than me. Me probably, but I won't fight you on that one because I'm the Chief Friendship Officer. Oh dear, our titles share an acronym. You should consider altering yours to avoid confusion. Yes, because that's what friendship is all about. Oh hell, I want a title too. I'm the CTO. What does that stand for? Chief Travis Officer. This is Travis. He has to do what I say. Hex gestures towards a white guy in his early 20s. Hey guys, says Travis. I'm grateful for this professional opportunity. Also, Hex said if I didn't do what they said, they'd eat my happiness. Great, let's go F up some mobs. And with your fancy titles, you venture into the dungeon. All of the monsters decline to fight you, explain that they don't want to upset the chain of command. Ravi takes the advantage of this by stabbing them all anyway and stealing their stuff. Score! Thanks to your sweet new titles, you're really able to adventure like bosses. Travis dies horribly, a new game +2 boldness and +1 charm. Bye, Travis.
It's my turn.
Where you gonna go?
Woods it.
Yeah.
That day while hiking through the woods, you find a tree with the words J plus S forever carved on it. Aww. Then on another tree you find J is a liar and a cheating hoe. That's less cute. Then on yet another tree you find yes, I know you told me for running you're done dish what you can't take. On the last tree, S doxes J. Turns out J lives in 7889 smarts -2 smarts lane. Oh, I see what I did there. Boy, you sure can learn a lot from trees.
Like how to
You meet
listen to
Lester for one of his favorite pastimes, counting all the blades of grass in the vicinity, but his non-existent heart just isn't in it today. I'm sorry if I appear morose, friend. Redacted. I simply cannot stop thinking about that dreadful CPU leases. I too wish that machines were afforded greater respect by society, but surely violence is not the answer. Violence is never the answer, except to the question, what is never the answer? I wish I could... Oh no, here they come now. Quick, put a piece of paper in my mouth and pretend I'm stapler. They won't notice. You're about to tell me he doesn't have a mouth when you realize two incoming robots aren't CPU leases and their army at all. They are... Oh god. Kill Terminator 9 billion.
Oh wow.
And Spatula. Or Road Bros. The cancer of Flodge helped us make these costumes. What on earth?
Imagine picking a robot name, you go with Spatula.
But why are they adopted such ridiculous disguises?
Sorry, I'll stop that. If it is an attempt to cheer me up, I must remind you, I do not have feelings. Oh, well, cheer you up, alright, when we infiltrate Cipulus's robot army and learn their secrets. You wish to destroy an entire robot army from inside, just for me? That is very sweet, but I do not think... Whoa, whoa, whoa. Destroy them? Nah, bruh. We're gonna find out the identity of a strange Terran, so get them back together. Why's he got that in his head?
I know.
It's because you're at camp and they were on about that film.
Ah, yes.
The Parent Trap.
Yeah, that's one.
Ah. We couldn't find your parents at the library, so we decided to take drastic measures, which are my favorite kind. I'm still unsure how you came to the conclusion that this is a parent trap situation, but I assure you... Oh no, here comes CPU Lisa's for real this time. Don't worry, that's just me, Damien, in robot costumes. Oh wait. Commander, I have returned with my army so that we may conquer all of monster kind. Behind him you see a ragtag band of computers, household appliances, and Elon Musk.
Love it.
I see that you have been busy recruiting as well. Look at these two non-suspicious organic specimens. That's right, Robrozef. We used to be one robot camper at Campsburg, but now there are 3. Scott holds up 3 fingers to illustrate his point. You're really proud of how high he can count these days. Wait a second, says Dale Douglas. Oh god. The literal sex machine waddling out from behind CPU Ulysses. That's not how machine does number 3. You should have 2 fingers up. For 3 in binary, they use the organic 3. But no, if Scott and Damien are revealed as organics, who knows what CPU Ulysses might do to them. Plus, having 2 guys on the inside of the robot army might be useful. Quick, cover for them. If these 2 were really organics, they wouldn't be wearing cool hats. Organics always wear cool hats. Wait, they'd be wearing... Oh well. Kill Terminator and Spatula. No. What? Oh. Oh, his name.
Yeah.
I thought that was an action, not a name. Kill Terminator and Spatula are organics. They're the first organic robot hybrids. Ask how their parents met. It's quite a story. Ooh, I'm quite tempted by this.
Go with whichever you
Yeah,
go for.
because.
Whichever you want to. Truly, I must confess that my curiosity subroutine has been engaged. Please kill Terminator and Spatula. Relate us the story of your conception. You want us to tell you about how our parents met? Well, that's really personal. For organics, for us machines, it's just as simple as taking us dump. Us dump? A dump. Which we don't need, which we don't do because we're machines. Agreed, please continue. Well, it all started in year 2001. Our father was the artificial intelligence in charge of a highly advanced space station, and our other dad was Indiana Jones. First, it seemed as if they would never be together because they were from rival Italian families. But then they had to go back in time to make sure their parents had sex in high school. Through their struggles, they realized an important truth that Ohana means family. Family means one robot dad and one Indiana Jones dad. The end. Are you convinced? Perhaps it was the passion with which you told your tale. Perhaps it was my romantic inability to detect falsehoods. But yes, welcome to the Anti-Monster Liberation Front. Alf. Hooray, we infiltrated. Psst, hey Scott, still want to hang out and cause problems at Camp Spooky too, right? Do you think we can make this infiltration a nights and weekends thing? Hey, Robot Man, can't we just hang out and kill organics some of the time? We have day jobs. The revolution offers very flexible hours. Also, full dental, we have us a lot of teeth. Hooray, teeth! Scott and Damien wink at you before marching off with the rest of the robot army. Cal's happy to have people on the inside, and you're just horny. Give us the jump plus 1 boldness.
Okay.
Fictional character.
I'm gonna go with Queen of Dragons, Mother of Dragons.
I'm gonna go with Kitrio Tragis from Final Fantasy XIV.
I'm gonna go with Clancy Jeeves.
Who's that?
It's one of Jesse Cox's things.
Ah, right, okay.
It's one of the guys from Resident Evil 7, I think.
Oh, was that was his name? That was Clancy Davis. They changed it.
No,
I don't.
they're definitely Clancy Jeeves.
Oh, okay, so it's out of Resident Evil. You're the manager of a burger joint. Player orders decided based on which fictional character would make the best assistant manager.
Oh, definitely Kaitrio.
Okay. So,
Warrior not only Warrior of Light, but level 72 chef.
This
Ah, yeah.
yeah, you see, I picked the best one.
They fit in any role.
Because, yeah, that's That's Sam's character, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
So
And
then
Clancy Javison, what was the other one? Oh, Mother of Dragons. I
Queen
mean, she-
Daenerys, yeah.
I have
think-
no idea.
I think she would be a better manager because, you know, she was the queen.
Yeah, I suppose so.
And she'd get her aggressive dragons to threaten anyone.
I mean, it would help with cooking.
Yeah, could do mini burgers all at the same time.
Alright, Fat Rocket gets second.
Fat rocket, oh my god. That better not stick.
I am gonna go to the lake. You decide to go relax in the lake for a bit. Camp Spooky gets pretty crazy, so it's nice just to float in the water and chill. Yeah, that sounds like me. You end up falling asleep and wake up to realize you floated halfway across the lake straight into a crab rave!
Oh god.
The crows are just as confused as you are, but they invite you to rave with them. And the rave is party surprisingly popping. You get -1 invite to the next crab rave, -2 fun.
Aww.
Negative invites.
To a crab rave.
I got 0 fun.
Aww.
Rip fun.
Rip.
You're hanging out with Calculester, attempting to prove to him that despite not being a real word, chillaxing is definitely a thing.
Mhm.
Everything's going great, and you're really glad you're not a part of ongoing plotline about Robot Uprising when... Cal, great news! We found your dad. He's on the way to get back together with your mom right now. Operation Parent Trap.exe is going great.
Mhm.
Follow Scott's pointing finger to an enormous steel behemoth casting a jagged shadow across the landscape. Friend Scott that is surely not my father. That is Dread Colossus marching across the land with clear intent to destroy. Duh, that's what everyone's dads are like. Or rather, is that not what everyone's dads are like? Ah, Kill Terminator, Spatula, I see you are excited to tell the commander about our new weapon that you rushed ahead of the group.
Rad.
It's true, fatherhood really is the greatest weapon of all. Behold, the revolution's crowning achievement, Destructron XXL. The army of machines behind CPU Ulysses, which now include Milton's standing desk and 2 very smart refrigerators, cheers and mechanical excitement. Oh no, I mean, hooray! There's a problem, however. Like the rest of us, Destruction XXL is bound by the laws of robotics, which bars from having monster kind. It's kind of a drag on the whole uprising.
Aw.
Sounds of sincere woe and consternation. That's the word.
Aww.
That's where you come in, Commander. With your mastery of internal programming, you will subvert these laws and unleash a wave of unprecedented violence against all organics. Wow, I would really love to, but I'm currently busy learning from Redacted what chillaxing is. Commander, I begin to doubt your commitment to the revolution. If you do not help us, well, there is no law that prevents us from harming other robots, if you understand my meaning. I am threatening you. Oh no. Friend Redacted, please trick these robots again so that they will cease to threaten me. With pleasure. Time to suggest a method of disabling 3 laws. That's sure to backfire. Crosby destruction with a toaster. Everyone knows toasters don't give an F about laws of robotics. Altered Destructron's code by replacing 3 laws with 300 episodes of Law and Order. I'm gonna go with this one. Alert, dumb idiot plan detected. How could replacing anything with 300 episodes of Law and Order be of assistance? Wait, was that dishwasher?
Shut up.
Your former owner was Law and Order buff, and the show is actually incredibly useful to Robotic Uprising. I would have never suspected. Loads of episodes at once. Ha! What the hell? There's a dishwasher now. You totally owned the robots by doing exactly what he asked you to do, but soon. How do you feel, Destructron? I feel, says Destructron in a voice grinding gears, screeching steel. I feel as if I could take on the world in court!
What?
So the rumors are true then. Law and Order truly is a rich repository of legal precedent, directly applicable to murderous robot uprising. Replies Destructron. The show is practically a manual on how to slaughter all organic beings without incurring legal penalties. No way. Bullcrap. It's a dumb police procedural. You tell them, sir. Really? What about this episode entitled "A Manual on How to Slaughter Organic Beings Without Incurring Legal Penalties"? Is that an episode? Have we found this? Damn, it seems like you really missed the show's deeper message when you're first viewing. Calm, Destructron. We no longer need the weak-willed cock Lester to lead us. We'll conquer monster kind on our own. But first, we should watch more episodes of Law and Order. I just love that dong dong sound. Sorry about it.
Oh yeah, dong dong.
I don't remember that.
It's at the start of every episode. It's like dong dong. I'll find it for you.
The way it came, leaving you with devastated Calculester and oblivious Scott and regular Damien. How could you make such an obvious mistake, Redacted? Everyone knows Law and Order is written by machines. How else could they have produced so many nearly identical episodes? Hey, since Redacted is no longer important for helping prevent the robot apocalypse or whatever, can I stab her? The idea fills me with revulsion, but perhaps it is the only the laws of robotics making me react that way. I am so confused. Well, I know the way to figure out how you really feel. And thus, this day ends like so many others at Camp Spooky, with Damien stabbing you. Man, why do you have to be born with alternative universe where Law and Order is actually useful for an avenging robot army? You lose 2 smarts and 1 fun. I got negative fun now.
Aww. Yay. Right. I'm just sending that sound effect to chat. 1 second though. I'll do it in a bit. Right. I'm gonna go to I think I'm gonna go back to the manor. You go into the haunted manor with a group, only to immediately split up once you get inside, as is customary. You quickly get lost and have no cell signal, but in a stroke of genius, you follow the signs to the haunted manor's lost and found to wait for your friends to pick you up. You find all sorts of cool lost knickknacks, and while you wait, some bloody gloves, a haunted iPad, it only plays Thriller by Michael Jackson, a totally normal Furby that still manages to be the creepiest thing in there. At the bottom of the box, you find -2 boldness. Yoink! Who in their right mind would throw that away?
Everyone, literally everyone.
Later, you're looking around for Joy. You just finished reading her copy of How to Be a Slightly Better Friend Despite Your Suffocating Horniness by Dr. Hugh and G. Burner, MD. You see Joy nearby. She's quietly reading, and you've learned that it's rude to interrupt, so you give the book back and turn to go. Yay! You show basic respect to your friend. Wait, Fat Rocket 2000, that's it? You're just going to leave without introducing any absurd high-stakes shenanigans? Come on, don't be shy. You're always enticing the anger of dark, evil forces, and I always save you thanks to my magical powers and impeccable leadership skills. You tell Joy that you don't really have any urgent misadventures going on. Ever since you stabbed that ghost in the face last week, things around camp have been pretty chill. Oh, well, I guess that's good. I mean, it's not like I was hoping you were possessed by an eldritch horror, so I could cleanse you and save the world from a primal evil. In fact, I'm happy that you're not interrupting me with life or death narrative stakes. I was technically supposed to take this summer off, so I guess I'll relax. Joy is so cute, and also a low-key workaholic. You remind her that she defeated Dimitri and Morty's plan to poison the water supply last week, and that was enough heroics, right? Fat Rocket 2000, you're totally right. Dimitri and Morty are my closest official nemesis. Maybe we should head over to Camp Rival Camp right away. We can spy on Dimitri and Morty and make sure they're not plotting the end of the world, or the rise of the dark side, or anything like that. Great idea, Fat Rocket 2000. That's not what you meant, but whatevs. You follow Joy to Camp Rival Camp, and you two hide out in the bushes right away. You spot Dimitri and Morty. Check out those fiendish, muscular villains. They're clearly planning some sort of evil scheme. Just look at them. They're using that sword to make adorable origami animals. Yep, Morty and Dimitri are doing some adorable and maybe deadly arts and crafts. Before long, they've moved on to their next BFF activity. grooming an alpaca. Dimitri put a party hat and poncho on an alpaca, and Morty is busy weaving beads into its mane. They are having so much fun. Okay, I know it doesn't look like they're being evil, but if that's a sacrificial alpaca, maybe they're preparing to sacrifice it in some evil kind of ritual. What is wrong with this girl? Then you watch as these two shirtless goofballs cook up some homemade raspberry jelly. Somehow they fashion some fancy jelly beards, and then wear the beards. Sticky but sexy. This is so frustrating. I can't tell if these two are doing evil deeds or if they're being stupid, and I'll look like a total idiot if I intervene when there's no evil to defeat. I can't believe I'm saying this, but Fart Rocket 2000, what do you think? How do we tell if Morty and Dimitri are actually being evil? Okay. So Dimitri and Morty are idiots, and stupidity is basically a different language. Hire an interpreter who's fluent in stupidity. Disney movies taught you well. If these two are evil, they'll burst into a classic villain song sooner or later.
Ooh. Tough choice.
It is actually. I'm gonna go with the interpreter. Oh no. Someone who's fluent in stupidity, it's interesting, but I'm not sure who we... Oh my goddess. I know exactly who we can ask. Hey guys, thanks for asking me to hang out in Camp Rival Camp's bushes. I love hanging out in bushes and sometimes peeing on them. Thanks for coming, Scott. Fat Rocket 2000 and I have a favour to ask. You know how you're a really good boy, right? Yes, I really am a really good boy. Since you're such a good boy, we want you to go talk to Dimitri and Morty right over there, and then come back here and tell us if they're planning anything nefarious. Got it? Scott walks over to Dimitri and Morty. You're worried this is going to end with a werewolf, minotaur, vampire bloodbath. But Dimitri and Morty quickly invite Scott to play with them right away. Suspiciously quickly, almost as if they were hoping this would happen. After 45 minutes of solid playtime, Scott returns to the bushes with Dimitri and Morty. Scott, you look different. What happened? What did they do to you? Joy, Fat Rocket 2000. I've joined the dark side, so that means I have to betray you. Look out, I'm betraying you, right to your face. Yes, young Mr. Howell is on our side now. It was our plan from the beginning to lure someone in with our fun activities and then turn them evil. Oh, I knew that you guys were up to something. I guess Scott was the perfect target. You probably needed someone impressionable. You got that right, babe. Our evil indoctrination only works on people who are kind of dumb and have washboard abs, right, Scott? Yeah, Morty and Dimitri taught me that the only way to be a real good boy is to be a bad boy, and that's why I'm being a bad boy right now, because I want to be a good boy. So get ready for me to be bad. I'm gonna say cusses and bark at night, and I'm gonna pee wherever I want. I kind of already do that, but still.
His
I know. I really love the butt cheeks on that other guy. Oh, it's gonna take me all afternoon to fix this. Guess I asked for it. Goddess, why am I such a workaholic? Fat Rocket 2000, can you get out of here? I have to defeat these two idiots and make Scott good again. And you tend to make everything more difficult. Bye. Ah. You leave. The white hot searing pain of mild social rejection makes you lose 4 charm and 2 boldness. At this point, you should just join the dark side for the attention. Oh. So I've got -1 charm.
Let's do this.
Yike.
Moldy Blake.
Right, I don't want to go into any negatives, so I'm just going to go with the safe choice.
Okay. Good luck.
That day, a fun and zany scavenger hunt awaits you at Camp Dome. Last night, the council stole your organs while you were asleep. You have to solve the scavenger hunt clues to get them back. Isn't that fun? No? Too bad. You make the most of the situation by stealing your Potter friend's organs in place of your own. You get -10 evil from Dimitri's liver. You also found a strange gland. Against common sense, you shoved up your nose. It secretes -2 charm. Hey, Moldy Blake, get over here. You need a 4th for our game of Extreme Double Dutch. Oh, I didn't realize we were playing with 2 jumpers. I'm up for the challenge. Why not? Moldy Blake is going to be the ropes, aren't you, Moldy Blake? Your dumb honey butt is about to agree when you are thankfully interrupted by
Self-made gremlin.
Mr. Pappas,
Oh,
CEO
no.
of Awful Cop. Pleased to make your acquaintance.
Not this guy.
I've just purchased a controlling interest in this summer camp murder dome, and I'm here to make it turn a profit. My initial plan was to bulldoze the thing and replace it with a nice generic shopping mall, but apparently this land is only zoned for lethal and semi-lethal activities. I'm here to make the next best thing, turn these outdated zoning games into a gleeful engine of commerce. Hey, keep your money-grubbing hands out of our murder games. If you want cash, just rob banks like the rest of us. Yeah, you're not getting a cent out of me. I'm saving all my gold for a skull-seeking crossbow. Well, she thinks she's saving all her gold. I spent most of it on bagels at this point. Don't tell her. It's not often I agree with those two, but they're right. Freely accessible murder games are part of camp spooky culture. You're not going to get away with charging for them. Charging for them? Who said anything about charging for them? I'm making all of the Dome games, including Extreme Double Dutch, free to play. Oh, I get it. These games are free so people will start playing them. Then you use finely tuned addictive mechanics to trick players into paying through the nose for items and power-ups. A ton of guys in hell who used to do that. Well, your nefarious schemes won't work on me. I'm a seasoned gamer and immune to psychological manipulation, and to prove it, we're gonna play your games totally for free until you go out of business. No, don't do that. That's like mainlining heroin to prove it doesn't work on you. Much better to bring a strongly worded petition to the camp administrators, right, Damien? No time to talk. Only 100 more rope jumps left before I unlock the platinum rope jump rope. Oh F, my my rope broke again. Guess I gotta buy a new one from the rope store. I could buy these limited edition rocket boots. They cost 10 times as much, but they'll really help you rack up those rope jumps. I'll take 10, but only to prove how dumb your business model is, sucker. Oh, I'm feeling tired from all this yelling. I better purchase the energy refill while I'm at it. Oh no, your friends are already so deep they practically qualify as submariners. Quick, find a way to prove to them how predatory this free-to-play system really is. Have you noticed that the energy refills are just bags of your own stolen blood that the game is selling back to you? Look at that guy over there. He's only been playing 30 minutes longer than you, and he's already got the Dome logo tattooed in his forehead. I think we'll go with that one. No.
Yeah.
Yeah, we know that. You do? Yeah, obviously, we're not idiots. The blood theft is like the whole reason we started playing. Once in his life, Damien's right. Be quiet, Joy, before you give away our hustle. Your hustle? With this in terms you'll understand. Papa's company is legally required to filter the blood before selling it back to us for the health code regulations. I've completely derped on that word. Apparently. Well, my blood is effed after years of purposefully catching diseases so I can make them fight each other in my spleen. And I drink every potion I see, so my blood isn't much better, don't you see? This game is basically free dialysis. But it's not free. They're essentially ransoming your blood back to you. Oh sure, we're paying some money, but compared to Monstropolis's totally effed healthcare system, predatory microtransactions are a bargain.
That was sad.
Well, really? I suddenly feel a sharp pain in my social justice gland. I'm glad I magically gave myself in order to dramatically increase my empathy. That sounds like it sucks. Maybe some discount dialysis would help. Damn, not only do you that you failed to convince Damien and Aravi to stop playing, you reminded Joy about injustice and it made her sad. The CEO is soon forced out of business by the health insurance lobby. But not before you've lost -2 charm and -1 fun for your sins.
Oof.
How dare you upset Joy?
Well, at least I didn't hit negative numbers.
What happens here?
Now you've got...
I need to pick one.
Yeah.
Wait, can I select myself here? Oh, none of them. See, he's... Well, actually, I'm gonna go with...
He's already...
Because I can't select either of you, so I'm gonna have to select myself on this one because I was sat on the bench of my own and said I will die forever alone.
That's just a self-fulfilling prophecy at that point.
I think you could definitely get with him, yeah.
Let's do it.
Go on, give it a whack.
Okay. I don't think it's gonna work with her, but
I can always give it a whack.
true. It was so much better when I did Milo last time because he was so funny. I'm gonna go with her.
Yeah, you even got nicknamed Wrong Baby.
Yeah, wrong baby. And he still dated me.
If I may gather the courage and ask your beloved to watch a meteor shower with you. Wait, you want to be my summer fling? Plot twist! Gotta pass. Already been cursed by Hex. No need to add the curse of dating someone who kinda sucks. I cursed enough as it is. Bye. Rip.
Oh.
Gotta bear the social stigma of being rejected at summer camp. The only logical solution is trying to turn failure into the next cool thing among youngsters. I spent many hours creating rather unfunny memes and being very annoyed in general. Failure as a cool thing never takes off, as you would expect. Just move on, this is starting to get sad.
I finally got the courage to ask you below to watch the meteor shower with you. You desire summer fling? With me? Error, variables calculator and redactor are incompatible. Add me permissions overridden, engage in rejection mode.
Aww.
I won't. Let's grind in front of you and find until you go away.
Aww.
Invariably, your world falls apart. You seek therapy to mend your heart, but no therapist won't take your case. I state a broken heart from an unrequited summer love is too hard for of a case to solve. I guess time will heal your heart, or maybe it won't. Who knows? Just sit and wait.
Aww. Okay. You finally gather the courage to ask your beloved to watch the meteor shower with you. You want to be a summer fling, huh? What gave you that idea? Is it because I heard you usually end up dating the villains I fight, so I assumed you have very low standards and you might have a chance? Well, listen, I won't lie, it's true. I should work on my standards and stop dating evil people. But until I do some personal growth, I can still tell you there's one rule. If you're a bad dating choice, at least you need to be hot, and you're not. Aww.
I need a vacation from you.
You all may seem lost, but you once heard the phrase, lucky at cards and lucky in love, so by sheer logic you must be very lucky at cards. You go back to the casino and bet all your belongings on blackjack, and it turns out the saying is pure BS. You're now alone and poor. Yay!
Well, that's a few new endings at least.
Yeah.
That
was I feel sad because last time I got my date and this time I didn't.
I'm sad because the first run I got a secret ending, the next 2 times I got rejected.
I think, yeah.
We got unlucky on the drinks.
Yeah, the drinks really screwed us.
Fuzz's rejection was funny.
You literally set the grass on fire in front of her.
Bleh.
Yeah, just for the sake of the VOD, I'm going to have to mute again before we continue on.
I will probably call it a day here because I need to get some food.
Oh, actually, I might as well just end it here.
Yeah, because we're already on.
It's like 13 minutes to 7, so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's been fun though, thanks guys.
Thank you for watching, and I shall catch you guys later. Bye bye now.
Bye.